the truck might look a bit rough, but it can definitely haul ass. So within a couple of hours, you get to Alcor. Now, Alcor is a settlement, most probably 25, 30 buildings. No more than that. A very rough perimeter wall, which, to be honest, has seen, in fact, along with the buildings, has seen a lot better days. The vehicle drops you off in the centre, basically in the centre of town. You see a bar called The Hole, which, yeah, nice name. Does everyone want to make a roll? Hang on. Does anyone have any well-travelled? Is anyone well-travelled, or? And then you need to make some rolls, and I'll tell you a bit more about the city, or sorry, town, because it's a bit of a town, really.
I have level
Not
2.
You roll. Everybody roll. Give me the good news.
10 plus 2.
All right, it's going to take a second because I don't remember what level I am at it.
21.
What's the 10 for?
That's my
Is that
intelligence.
Oh, so I need to add intelligence to mine. Okay.
I mean,
Yes.
I would assume.
Okay, so
Hey, everyone.
I got 21 as well.
Well,
Then.
Anybody who has that particular level, anyone who has well-travelled
Nope.
has a knowledge skill. If you don't have well-travelled, there's no point in rolling because you won't know the area. This place is not big enough. It's not a city or even a large settlement, really. So most people know. Right, let me just go. So, most of you know about 600 people, give or take. It's basically the last stop on a trip to the sand pit or the deep desert. Mostly only worm hunters or scavengers. The one thing you do know is the hole has a bad reputation. People have been known to disappear from that particular place. As soon as it is fortunate, however, as soon as you basically step off the truck, the chance and Prism, you will get a message on your phone or communicator or whatever it's supposed to be from your employer. He basically sends a message confirming that he's seen that you've reached accord. Because Kiki's not here, he sends you the location of a place of interest within the sandpit. It's not actually too far. Well, the GPS is not too far, but it is far enough that you'll actually need a form of transport. He does give you the location of a place where you can get transport, and confirms that in fact that it's already been paid for. That his contact within this area has already paid for this. So he says, just go to. He gives you a location within the town, and says if you go here and ask for Rudolph, he is the proprietor of the location, and he will supply you with a vehicle.
And I sent a message back. You got my last message, right?
Yes.
That's it. It kind of belches into the microphone.
He's not. This, by the way, it's not a spoken message. This is a text message.
Oh.
So he's sending you text.
Yeah, he still kind of belches while he's reading it. From all the whiskey he was drinking earlier at the bar, where it was everything was paid for.
Must-
And he
must-
smells of alcohol.
Must be nice. Prism says.
Uh.
I look over at Cypher and kind of Valentine. I'm sure we kind of like talked on the trip over here, maybe. And I'll look at him and I'm like, or them, and I'll be like, I guess we might have transport. You guys want to stay here while we pick it up, or you want to come with us?
Oh, we can have a little look around.
I don't exactly
I know there's
mind
not much to
being
see.
there. If you need help, I'll be there. And in all honesty, I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do here.
That makes two of us, buddy.
Mm.
What I've seen these
Well,
guys.
I want to
really-
stretch my legs
I
after
just
that
laugh.
truck ride.
I will,
Miles is killing me.
Be like, all right, yeah, I'll do a little stretching and then I'll head towards the location. Keeping my eyes peeled, I want to say that I'm probably on high alert in this place, knowing what I know about it.
Right. Well, you approach Rudolph's place, and as you approach, it seems to be a sort of. It does seem to be a garage of some description. It may have once been some kind of display garage in the old times before the fall. So, and you can see a number of vehicles that are available to buy or to hire. Most of these are desert vehicles, so large, huge tires. Most of them are open topped, dune buggies, and like almost like monster trucks. But there are towards the back some levs. Again, these levs seem a bit beaten up, but they do seem to be well, as far as you can see from the outside, they do seem to be functioning. Occasionally, you do see the odd technician now and again, or mechanic going in and dealing with the vehicles. This was once a glass building. It's now not. Mostly plastic sheeting. But again, you can see it is kept clear and you can see through it. You can see Rudolph sat at his desk. Perhaps you would see as an old car dealer sat at his desk. And he goes, and you see him. He seems to be just shuffling some paperwork because there doesn't seem to be a computer about. So he seems to be dealing with some paperwork. All right.
Well, what do you think? Info site there. Our employer got us there. Chance. What do you think? What would you place your bets on? Kind of chuckle.
We'll see, but I'm betting on a Lev, but we'll see.
It's like you want to go in and talk to this guy, and I'll stay out here.
Yeah, just a second. I got to do something first. And I go over to the corner and I puke, and then kind of clean myself back up, and then come back over. All right, let's go inside.
How were you guys doing when we weren't around?
Drink a lot.
we- Yeah, and it was free food, real food.
Free food?
Matter of fact, if you go over there, you'll even see some of the shrimp still swimming around and everything.
Wait, shrimp? What? I just kind of like.
Oh
shoot
yeah, I
Cypher-
forgot you're not 100% sure what that is.
Like I shoot Cypher this look of like, what the fuck? What are they talking about? I think you still. Maybe I should go in and talk to this guy.
All right,
I'm
I'll
still
follow
here.
you.
Yes.
And it's Kiki we're talking about, so why are you surprised?
I mean, I don't know her like these guys do. She's something, that's for sure. But you know what? Just wait here, and Prism will walk inside, kind of like, hand on the head, just like shaking, like what the fuck. And I'll go up to Rudolph.
Rudolph is a
Yeah,
not
wait.
he's what too late. He's gone in. So you approach Rudolph. Rudolph he's not super fat, but he's definitely overweight. He is fairly well dressed for the area. His clothes look fairly clean, and his desk is clear. And he looks at you and says, "Can I help you?"
Did InfoSight send like something to give him or a coat? You know.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
With that, you've got basically a receipt.
All right. I'm not gonna say anything, and I'm just gonna like swipe my hand over my comm so he gets the receipt over his holographic desk or whatever he's using, just so he gets that.
No, mate. Seriously, this is all paper. There's nothing like this out here. So you can show him your receipt.
Yeah, I will do that. Whatever.
He looks
like-
across. So initially you swipe, and he just looks at you as if to say, "What?"
Yeah,
and then you
no.
go.
Oh,
You pause for a moment. He just looks at you and says, and then you go, "Oh shit!" And then you show it to him, and he goes, "Ah, right, yeah." Don't think of this place as high tech, because the most high tech is the vehicles. We've got no
The levs.
wireless or anything around out here, mate.
I'm gonna like, I'm just gonna look at him and like look around at this. I'm not gonna still say anything.
So he looks at your receipt and goes, "Yeah, okay, so I'm not going to mess about. Your boss has said you could potentially be rolling into some trouble. Okay, so I'm going to get you my hardest vehicle, okay? So if you want to follow me, now Bertha is a beautiful vehicle, okay? So and she is a combat vehicle, but I'm keen to get her back. You're only hiring her, you're not buying her, okay?
So
And your employer is a generous man, and that's fine, but do try and bring her back in one piece. And you roll out. So he takes you through the thing out into the back and into. Out here, you wouldn't expect anything to be this clean, but this particular workshop is absolutely spotless. Everything is neat. Everything, you've got proper tools on the walls, and they got little outlines where the tools should be, and it's amazing. It's a spotless workshop. You step in, and it's air conditioned, and it's beautiful. And in front of you, you see a work of art. It is an armored vehicle. It's not a Lev, and it does have big chunky tires. But you're pretty sure this thing can take a beating. They are big chunky tires, but they do have metal reinforcements on them. You see the vehicle. Think of an oversized A-team truck with armor plates. And
So
on
basically, a
top,
loaded up 18-wheeler.
no, because it doesn't have a separate trailer. It's just
talking
one
like
solid vehicle.
sand brawler
and it has-
size?
It's sunball size.
You all know? Do you have that? You can throw it on the map. I think if you want to show everyone. If that's kind of what you're thinking. I just because it's 6 wheels, big tires, lots of road.
Yeah, big tires. It's so
proper vehicle. Ouch.
Oh,
proper,
okay, got it.
solid-looking vehicle. On top is a turret.
I was gonna say, what's the weaponry?
So on top at the back, it has a sizable, most probably autocannon type turret. It's not a tank turret, but it's an autocannon. At the front, next to the driver, and it has maybe 90-degree turn. Is a pair of machine guns.
Oh, nice.
Most probably 50. Pretty sure they look like 50 cals.
I'm gonna look at Rudolph real
No
quick.
large
and just,
munitions.
like,
Got it.
yeah, I'm gonna be like, well, I guess you can't always judge a book by its cover, can you? It's a nice vehicle. We'll make sure you get it back.
Preferably in one piece. So he says, "Follow me." He sort of clicks it, and it is central locking, so it unlocks and everything pops out, and the side opens, and the driver's side side opens, not the other side, because that's the turret. So you take a look around inside. It's actually quite spacious. There is actually some amenities, even a first aid station. There are, for everyone, there are proper crash seats with proper seat belts and restraint. Well, actually, it's not seat belts; they're more restraints. And there is the option to plug in if you have cybernetic implants. So when you're driving or when you're gunning, you can actually plug in. The turret itself is actually the main turret on top is actually, you sort of walk towards the back. There's a little ladder up, and you can actually sit in the turret and gun away. Or, like I said, you can link directly in, and that can be done. Even the link can actually be done from one of the passenger compartment, a slot within the passenger compartment. So you do have the option, if you don't want to sit in the turret, you can do the gunning from a slightly more comfortable location.
Nice.
So that's the vehicle. He says, here's the keys. Here's a spare set, just in case.
That's a horrible idea.
I gotta look at the key. You don't get a card? With a, like,
He looks
smirk.
at you. He gives you that look as if to say, really? Really?
I'll chuckle as I go in the vehicle.
And say, and he goes, there's the key, here's the spare. Look after her. Bring her back in one piece.
We'll do our best. No promises, though. Oh,
You see that? He looks a little bit downhearted, but he's like, okay, I'm
We'll
being paid well.
Yeah, we'll take good care. Don't you worry.
So,
once the doors open, I'll bring it out front to the others. I
Yeah,
assume
that's
they all
fine.
stayed inside. We'll just say they stayed outside.
yeah, that's fine. So, and like I said, this has not been used in some time, so it's pristinely clean. Which, if you compare to the rest of this place, is unbelievable, because everything is covered in dust or sand or is just dirty. This stands out. And as you drive around, there are a few people looking, going, ooh.
Here, I can't find a picture, but is it a scene draw? Are you using that? Is that what it looks like, kind of, in general?
I don't know.
It's fucking big. It's got seats,
Yeah,
cargo, gun port, something like that. I'll just say for sure.
yeah, that's fine. We just
Unless you made your own thing.
no.
All right, so I'll pull up.
Is
I
that?
do
I
have
would love
drive.
to have that IRL, not gonna lie.
That's
Good
good. And driving's good.
Oh, one of the cars? I would love to have one IRL.
I'll pull it
That'd be
around
perfect.
carefully. I'll pull up. I'll let the doors open and stuff. Kind of like step in. Well, I guess we got us a ride. I'll look over at Chance and kind of like nod in approval.
Well, that's a step up for sure. I thought we were going to be extra baggage on the next transport to the sandpit.
Just so you're aware, the sandpit really isn't a single location. It's not like a city or a town. It's just an area of sand, well known for like worms and stuff. It's not a. Like I said, it's not a place many people will want to go.
Not a plug.
So it's
Yeah, I
just
didn't
like
think
a
many
region on the map, really.
Yes, it's a region on the map. Yeah.
Is this thing stockpiled? Do we need? How far is this place though?
No, this thing is, as far as you can tell, because you do, when you move to the back of the vehicle, you do see an area, and with a radiation symbol on. So it might have some form of reactor on it. It seems odd, considering, but there's definitely no way to plug in fuel. Definitely no way to charge a battery. Well, not obvious anyway.
Do we need supplies for this trip?
There are food. There is
Okay.
food on board. There is water on board. There, you do take a look, and you actually see hammocks hanging. At the moment, they're sort of on rails, so they're pushed to one side at the moment. But there are hammocks for most probably 5 or 6 people.
All right. So yeah.
Wow.
Well, I don't
Does
think we
this have? Does it have a boiling vessel in it? I'm assuming it does with everything else.
Boiling vessel, did you say? Like a kettle?
Yeah, it's what's in the
Yeah.
the armored vehicles to heat up water for your MREs and RT. Or it was used to be put in there so British could make tea, but that's not true.
Well, yeah. There is actually on board. There is not only, like I said, there's not only a sort of medical area, but there is actually an area where you can prepare food. So.
Okay.
And this is quite cleverly designed. So it's not huge, but there's a lot of pull-out spaces. So, for instance, there'll be pull-out tables, pull-out seats. So if you want to sit down and eat, you can do so. All right.
Wow, we could live here.
I'm gonna go up
How much
front.
money have you got?
I'm also going to like pat Cypher and like point out the interfaces or that he can connect to whatever turrets or I don't know, whatever you were saying.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be scanning, checking all the fancy gizmos in here. I will definitely take note of the uplinking and connecting to the turrets because that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll be familiarizing, I guess, everyone with
I'll
stuff.
be geeking out over it. So
Yeah.
we're going like, fucking hell, this is a nice piece of
I
it.
don't think.
What is? I'm gonna look over at Valentine. Are you boarding the vehicle with us?
Yeah, more than likely, but I would like to get my eye and arm fixed before anything else, because
that's
I
kinda
am
what
in
I
a
was-
lot of pain.
Yeah, I was looking at. I'm like, that you don't look so good. Or actually, we'll say that we don't really have time in the cord. Is there a cyberneticist in now, Core? Do I know this? Being traveled.
I have a cybernetic skill.
Oh, okay. Then
Oh,
Cypher
then I
can
can get
fix
a
you
better
up.
prep. Sweet.
Yeah, Cypher can fix you
Was-
up. I say, looking
yeah.
at you, I'll pat you on the back as your eyes sparking or whatever the fuck it's doing. And your
Yeah.
arm is damaged.
And
Yeah,
if it's
yeah,
alright
yeah.
with you guys, this is how I'm going to be introducing some of my upgrades.
Nice, I like
Okay.
that.
Alright.
Cypher-
Oh yeah, I just looked at my health and I don't think it's still as it was
I am.
from the
No,
fight where I got in the fire. I'm assuming that's all back
yeah,
to...
Yes.
you're all.
Okay, perfect.
Sorry,
I mean, my armor's still screwed,
Oh.
so I haven't fixed that. So I'm just leaving it as is
Um,
because I haven't had a chance to fix that.
yeah, so I now have level 3 armor and a armored trench coat, so I have entirely new stuff.
Level 3 armor?
Was my armor... Because my right arm got screwed in that last fight I was in. Would I have been able to fix any of that? I don't have any skills in armory, but I'm just assuming that I'd have to go to somewhere, because last time it was just all fixed in Kiki's
Yeah,
place.
yeah, no, I'd say that, like, whatever, your health,
Not
your
Kiki's,
armor, you can
sorry,
get all that repaired while you were, between your programming or whatever. So
Yeah.
you're
Okay,
just
cool.
good to go for now.
Nice.
Same
Okay,
with
thank you.
Prism, the two of you were, once again, it worked out because
Oh.
Chance was watching Kiki, and then I was kind of like following you around, so it worked out. And then Valentine,
Okay. Just
is a
updating my
So-
notes.
unknown, but he's kind of currently like spatially. Never mind. Yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm kind of Yeah, that's a whole entire
Not to
different subject.
overshoot you, MC. I'm just throwing things out there.
More or less, I'm traveling between space and
We
time,
should have
hopping
went to the
between
cryo
sessions.
with us, though.
Yeah, that looks like that worked out really good for you, Chance. I pat you on the back really hard again, like I usually do. I don't have anything to wipe on you this time, because I wasn't in combat and my armor's fixed. By the way, my nice
Oh.
level 5 armor.
I only have level 4
Yep.
armor. Okay, that's cool. Well, I guess with my new black market spell, I can get level 5 here soon, but I don't have enough money.
Well, you gotta find a black market to see that actually you are in Darwin. Anyways, I'm going to, once everyone's situated, I'm going to start driving, unless anyone's got a higher driving skill. Any of you drive?
Nope.
I have the ground
Uh,
tech skill, so that's
there you
wheeled
go. We're in a
vehicles.
ground vehicle. What level? I think I'm 2.
Alright.
Driving?
Mine's level 1 for ground
It's up
tech.
to you. I kind of sigh. I'm like, you know what? I'll
For
let
the
you-
machine gun, what skill? Sorry.
No, go. Good question.
It's still a 50 caliber, so the machine gun will still be a heavy weapons, I think.
Heavy or
Oh,
lower?
then I should be up on the
Heavy
turret. I have level 2, large munitions.
So large munitions, the
I have-
turret is not a machine gun; it's an auto cannon, I think.
Oh. Well,
That's still large
Okay.
munitions, but
Oh, yeah.
the gun at the front, the machine guns, they are 50 caliber.
Would that be
so
heavy?
that would be-
Yeah, so they're both heavy munitions.
have-
but
Because
one's a
large
machine
munition
gun.
and heavy munition is different in the skill
Ah.
list.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not seeing that in the pack, though. Or I didn't see
I
that.
mean,
in the-
heavy munition says miniguns, cannons, and launchers, and then
Yes.
Yeah.
munitions,
Big
rifles.
shit. Large is the rifle.
Yeah, so heavy munitions. So the autocannon top will be heavy, and the machine guns at the front will be large.
Ah, there we go. Alright, I'm just blind, apparently.
I have a question on, I have level 2 in large munitions, but I've never actually fired the shot. So I still have the penalty, though, even though I'm level 2, correct?
Oh yeah, did we resolve that it would be, even if you have the skill, it negates that, or is it just if you haven't used it at all, you have that penalty?
You mean for unfamiliar weapons?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be like if you start with that skill, but if you pick something up like my electron rifle that we already negated because I used it, like me picking that electron rifle, that's a
Okay.
negative, even though I had the class for that, and I did realize
Oh, okay.
I did
Fine.
change something so that the electron rifle is large, so I changed my medium munitions to large because that whatever. Anyways, so I still got that -2, but it's now negated. So it's basically if you pick anything up, I'd say that you're unfamiliar with during sessions. You know what I mean?
All right.
So like exotic
So,
weapons.
what can fall under plasma or fusion?
So,
what?
like,
Oh,
That's
you're
right.
I have an arm cannon,
Yeah,
would
yeah.
it fall under?
No, it's not a. It's gonna be its own separate thing. So don't worry about
So
that right now.
like, because I
Okay.
have the small munitions skill, for example, and like I've used the revolver, but then if I picked up like a normal pistol, when I won't have the unfamiliar because I've used something in that similar, like.
See,
type of
that makes
weapon.
me want to completely get rid of that now and just be like, all right, you can use it because I don't want to overcomplicate things. Like pistols are fucking.
I had to get used to my revolver because I started with a pistol and then I got a revolver, and it only takes basically one combat,
Yeah.
and you're
All right.
you're
Fine.
set.
Yeah. True.
So
All right, okay.
everyone's
That-
gonna
that's-
have a
that's
list of weapons that they're familiar with. Oh God, good luck. Jesus.
I need to
That's
start
why
doing
I
that.
think
That's a
it's
good
like-
idea.
Yeah,
actually.
I'm making a list of familiarized. Like
Okay, I need to add that now to my.
that's gonna. I gotta change the whole fucking character sheet now. What the fuck?
Oh, I really don't want to do that. I spent like 2 days organizing this.
Fucking bullshit. Sorry. All right. Yeah. MC.
Right, so is everyone now on the vehicle? So have you?
Yes.
I started driving. I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure.
Well,
So,
everyone, I don't know what Kiki's doing.
Well, Kiki's with you because the mission is actually for her. She won't engage in any of the combat, and she won't be involved. She won't be making rolls.
She's around. We could even
She
say
is
like,
currently she's a plot device as
There you
far
go.
as you're concerned.
there you go. I like that.
That's
All right.
That's fair.
So currently you're heading northwards into the sandpit. There is actually a town within the sandpit, but that's further out. Now it's going to take you most probably the best part of possibly a day and a half, 2 days, to get to the GPS location you were given.
Okay.
So, while you're driving, what's everyone doing? Tell me, give me the goodness. Who's driving? Is it going to be Prism?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Prism's driving.
I'll take
And-
it for as
Yeah,
long
you
as I
have the
can.
highest. You have the highest skill. I mean, if
Okay.
it's long, I can always take over because I've got a base
Why do I need to keep
skill
me up?
in ground tech.
I thought I picked up
Well,
some stats, but-
You
Pretty sure that
so
I'll just be
Um,
passenger for now.
That's fine.
okay. So you also is anyone going to sit in the turret?
I am getting my arm repaired by
Oh yeah, I was helping.
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah,
Chance.
So
fixing up his stuff.
I'll sit in the turret then
Overwatch.
okay, that's fine.
until
Well, I guess
he gets
repaired
his
and-
stuff repaired, and then I'll let him.
So that's fine.
I'm using it not so much as a weapon station as more of an observation station.
Well, you have a
is
choice.
what I'm using it for.
You have a choice. You can either stick your head out the top, if you want, sort of tank commander style, right? Sort of like because the seat will rise up, so you're basically your upper body and your head and your arms will protrude out the top. Or you can sit actually in the turret and you can actually use the sensors of the turret to actually look around. It's
I'm
entirely
using
up
the
to you.
sensors of the turret, but I am experimenting. For instance, is this like an Israeli commander cupola where you can go 360 without turning the turret 360?
All right, I'm confused. When you say you can do three, you
Okay.
mean the seat goes 360 or your vision
Right, where the
turns 360?
where the seat will actually turn 360 degrees around. Where normally
Yeah.
historically they've been fixed positions, and
No,
so you
this is-
couldn't turn 360 without turning the turret with
Sorry.
you. But
No, okay, there's a
Um,
separate. The seat is attached to a separate cupola, so technically you could attach another
Okay.
weapon up to the cupola and have the main gun and then a separate cupola weapon, and the seat itself will rotate separately with the cupola.
That's cool.
okay, all right, good.
Basically, the sensors rotate with the cupola. So fundamentally, you have a 360-degree arc vision, but it's only in about 120 degrees. So you've got basically a 360-degree arc in a 120-degree arc. So that's something you might need to get a little bit used to, because when you look to the far left, you're actually looking behind you. If you
Oh
understand
yeah,
what I
that
mean.
will take some getting used to.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Well, it's actually there are, particularly Boba Fett, his little thing on his head that actually looks behind him. So when he sees at 360 degrees, but in a 120 arc. So
I do have my rear drone that's always watching my back.
okay, so you are driving. To be honest, sand dunes, as far as the eye can see. Prism, give me a driving roll, and Chance, give me a perception or awareness. Is it? I forget.
Yeah. Yes, it is. You're right.
Perception.
What do you want? D12 plus driving plus intelligence or speed? What do you want from me?
No, plus dex, because it's about
Wait, plus what?
Dex.
So speed?
speed. Yeah, sorry, yeah, speed.
Whatever. It's fine. I didn't roll a 1. 16.
Okay, that's fine. No, it's fine. To be honest, this vehicle is bloody good,
I'm enjoying this.
and it does a lot of the hard work for you. You know,
Does it
it's almost like a truck or a bus. It's got a big steering wheel.
Does it have autopilot?
Definitely got. Not. You think it might do, but it needs to be activated, and you don't know how to activate it.
Cypher?
You could, if you want to spend some time,
Coming over.
you can most probably find out. But there is cruise control though.
I mean, I guess that. No,
Okay.
because I would rather, like, going over dunes, I'd rather, like, you know, have my speed throttled than, like, direction of travel.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell back to Cypher and be like, Cypher, can you program this thing on auto if we're gonna be out here for like 2 days? I'm just saying it might, you know, make everything go a little smoother.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm gonna
And
tend
then,
to agree because
come over.
he's the only one with driving skill.
Wait, then what?
I was just saying that I tend to agree because you're the only one with a driving skill.
Yeah, you know.
I have the ground tech driving skill,
Yeah.
so,
we're-
but that's
we're-
only wheeled vehicles,
We're in a wheel.
so I can have a little bit. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry, you said that. Yeah.
Okay.
I believe,
Chance. To be honest, you struggle a bit to get used to this 360 degree and 120 degree thing, but you don't see anything anyway. There doesn't seem to be much going on around you. You do occasionally, in the far distance, see what you believe to be maybe worms moving, but yeah, there's definitely nothing, as far as you can tell, going on nearby. So I'm going to say
Yeah,
you've
there's
driven.
some worms behind us, but
There's.
because I'm not used to that, I'm looking forward yet.
So there's about 12. I'm going to say you've driven for 12 hours. Do you want to change driver? Do you want to move on? What do you want to do? Do you want to pause?
I mean, Cypher's still. Has it been
I'm assuming
a pilot or?
Yeah, I would have come round and
Okay.
fixed it up.
Give us a
Endurance.
no. If you want to look at if we're looking at the autopilot
Oh, Cypher, sorry.
cipher, then
Yeah.
you will need to make computers programming roll. I think. Let's do that.
But so an intelligence roll.
Yes, that's intelligence based.
Okay.
So 21, yes. So after a little bit of fiddling about, because this is obviously personalised by the owner, you finally get the hang of it. So there is an autopilot, but it does require a pilot to be in the seat. Might sound a bit strange. But it's
just
set
hands
up-
off the wheel. But
It's set up as an aid rather than. So, for instance, if someone who's not very good at driving, they can still drive because they got the auto drive with them. But
so is it
a
like
case-
assisted driving? So you're sort of driving,
yes.
but
it basically, you know,
That's
it
convenient.
requires someone to be at the wheel. So in case something something drastic happens, and the system will react, it may just not react as quickly as a person.
okay.
Yeah, because after that long
so-
a drive, Prism is definitely getting a little tired, and you can get to tell. I'm not doing like I'm gonna crash yet. There's nothing to crash into, but I'm kind of like starting to nod off. I'm trying to take it. I don't have any stims, I guess, to keep me awake. I kind of like look back. So you said there were worms. Do we want to do some worm hunting? I mean, We can make some good money, especially, you know, we pick up some worms, go to the sand pit, maybe.
Sounds like good fun. I need an opportunity to test my weapon anyway. And for the record, thank you for this. I referred to my arm cannon.
I assume I fixed up Valentine's iron on, by the way.
Yeah,
Yes.
Cool. Okay, fine. Good.
That's fine.
Nice.
I'm assuming that it shouldn't take 12 hours.
No, but here it won't take 12 hours to fix you, but it will take 12 hours for it to fix it, get it acclimatized, and also work out how the auto drive works.
Oh, well.
Because the auto drive, like I said, is set up specifically for the owners.
All right, so
Owners
we've all
of
been up,
choice.
right? That's what I'm sensing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only been 12 hours.
bit.
We're not going to get like fatigued for another like couple, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, if the driver could get fatigued if he's not careful, everyone else is chilling and just minding their own business, so that's fine. So no one else has a problem. But if the driver continues, he could get fatigued.
Well, the driver is suggesting the worms because he's getting a little like tired, and the fucking rolling dunes. I imagine, you know, it's like being on the ocean. You just they feel good. You're just going up and down and slowly coursing, and you know what? It's gonna lull anyone to sleep. I feel like. Is it? By the way, is it day or night?
It's currently still day because you started. I'm going to say you started off sort of mid-morning.
Whatever you want.
So, the one thing I will say is you aren't, a lot of the time you're driving across the top of dunes. You're not actually going up and down the dunes a lot of the time.
Okay.
In order to stay at a reasonable speed, you're actually traveling across the top of dunes. You are, of course, at some point going to have to go up and down, but a lot of the time you can go across the tops, and that will keep your speed up.
Well, dunes can be very, very large.
Well, this is because this is pure sand. They are very, fairly substantial dunes, even for your vehicle.
Here's the thing, right? So if they're like, I mean, rolling dunes are different than the ones that I'm about to send you guys in fucking general that I experienced. Should I be keeping low to stay out? Do I think we're gonna be? There's all these things. How do I want to play this? I don't know. I'm just gonna drive. Just do whatever. I can fucking overanalyze this forever. But
yes, I mean, like I said, it's not a complicated drive, but it is a case that you're driving for 12 hours is still quite tiring.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
starting
to
to get
fucking
sleepy.
6 or 7. I'm
I'm
struggling. So, do you want to stop? Do you want someone else to take over? What do you want to do?
Is anyone more awake than me? I'll look around.
Well, that's everyone, really.
Great.
Yeah.
More than likely, I'll be the most awake.
Secret.
Because, well, I haven't done anything.
Why don't we just stop? We'll rest for like 20 minutes and then go on.
You can do that. That's not a problem.
Do we can get a good hunt in at that time?
Well, we want to sleep for these 20 minutes. The thing is you want to keep it a short period so that you're only in kind of that light sleep. You don't want to hit deep sleep. If you hit deep sleep, you're going to be sleepy the rest of the way until you sleep. Keep it at light sleep, and 20 minutes will get you going for another 4 or 5 hours.
In that case, I'll stay guard, and you guys can get some rest.
Unless you're me and IRL, in which case, no, that doesn't work. I need like.
That's gonna say,
yeah, I can't nap. I can't fucking nap, dude. It fucking kills
No,
me. Like
no,
even
no.
driving like down across country. Like when I start dozing off, I'm like, that's it. I need 10 hours of sleep, dude. I can't keep it up because I will crash, and I've crashed vehicles before. So we're not gonna talk about that. But anyways, yeah, Prism has not been on a
I've
long
done
trip.
it for years.
So I'm like, yeah, I mean, 20 minutes sounds good. By the way, Prism's, I'm going to roll, but he's probably going to be out for a fucking long time.
But look, you make the roll.
I was looking for the picture, but I can't find it. Let's do it.
Weakness, sleep.
What is my endurance? 5. Ooh. full 5. Get a 1.
Well, we have the same
No,
endurance.
2.
Yeah,
Right.
fucking, yeah.
Well, it's not a 1,
It's not.
so
but
you're not
still.
you're not comatose, but
I'm taking a little bit of a nap.
you're taking a significant nap. Well, unless someone wakes you up, you're sleeping for
Yeah.
like sort of 3 hours,
That's probably good.
3-4 hours.
What roll were we supposed to make? I'm sorry.
No, it's not for you because you guys aren't tired.
Prism was.
It's
Oh, okay.
just Prism because he's the one that's been driving. So
was a little tired.
Okay.
if
I
anybody, if the person who's staying in the turret, can
That'll
you
be
make
me.
a perception roll, please?
All right.
Dude, I'd
Another
love
one,
to
okay.
make fucking money off of worms right now. Let's go worm.
1d12 plus in a what roll? Perception, right?
Perception, yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
Ignore mine.
Just
14.
14. Okay.
Oh, back.
So for the 3 or 4 hours Prism is asleep, you don't see very much at all. You did do slightly better than your colleague. So I will say, because you stopped at the top of a dune, you can see quite a long way, and you think in the distance, and we're talking far distance, you might be able to see the settlement, but possibly not. But this
I'm
is
not gonna say anything about it. Eat hallucinations and all that? Nah. Not gonna get anyone false hope. Nor am I gonna wake him up.
okay.
Considering
So
he's literally our only driver.
Prism wakes. Everyone's chilling. Prism wakes up, sort of 3 or 4 hours later.
Did I miss anything?
Not much. Nothing exciting happened.
All right. I guess we're gonna continue this since we're not worm hunting.
Okay.
I mean, we could.
And I'll head
Drive
towards-
on.
Not gonna
Drive
worm hunt. I thought we were.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought-
I mean,
I
oh,
thought
are,
we were
are,
gonna worm hunt.
Who
are we
decided we
going after
weren't?
oh, are we going after those worms?
Yeah,
I'm
man.
all for that. I mean,
We
God
can go after
knows
one.
InfoSite's not
Time.
paying us all that much. So, I mean, who? I kind of like shake. I'm like, I mean, you guys aren't paying us that much. I'll correct myself.
Wait,
Hopefully they
you
don't.
guys are
catch
getting paid?
it. What? You're not? What are you doing here then?
I essentially got adopted by Kiki.
Oh, I mean, I kind of look over at her as she's probably snoring and drooling all over the fucking
Yeah.
place and melting the APC. I'm like, he didn't want, whatever. I mean, that's yeah. I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't do things for her? I mean, I'm sure she has her charm over most of us. You know, some of us. Anyways, yeah, I'm all for it if that's what we're doing. I wasn't sure. Nobody. I was tired. You got to, I was tired. I was tired. All right.
Understandable, considering you're the only one that's been driving and really doing much of anything.
I mean, it's nice. It's relaxing. I've never been this far into the desert, honestly. Like I'm used to, the red light and the mega cities. Like this is new, but I can't say I hate it. Actually, it's kind of peaceful. If it wasn't for Kiki snoring.
Only time I think about out here was on a mission to find something. Forget what it was though.
I mean, aren't we out here finding something? I don't know. What are we doing? Anyways, I mean, if Kiki's sleeping, you guys want to try to make? I mean, if we could take down a worm to the sand pit, I'm going to use my travel for this to make sure that I know what I'm talking about. Actually, no, I'm going to bullshit. I don't know. Do you want me to roll for this?
You can tell them whatever you want. If you want it to be genuine, though, you will need a roll.
I do. I mean, I'm going to assume the sand pit. It's known for worm hunting, and people make a lot of credits. And we're in the middle of fucking nowhere. So I'm going to be like, hey, we should go. Yeah, that's fine. If that's what you all said, I'm sorry, I was tired. But we could make some credits. Bring in a worm maybe to the sand pit.
Only problem is how the hell are we gonna get it back?
I mean, we can't take
Just drag it with
all
the
the
vehicle?
worm. We can drag it. We can put what we can on board, or we can tell them the location. Probably. I'm not a worm hunter. I don't
All
know.
of the above work.
Yeah, I'm not either. Do you know what's the most important parts of a worm, Mark?
That's my charisma check.
I'm going to do a save against that.
It's an intelligence roll against.
Yeah, I think.
Jesus.
He's not lying. He's just not necessarily. His information might not necessarily be 100% accurate.
Okay. Well, I'm all for it. What do you guys think? I need to test out this cannon.
I could do the extra credits.
Yeah, let's
I'm
do it.
with you. Let's go.
Yeah.
I need to upgrade my ID blocker, so let's go. I'm assuming that someone's going to be manning the turret
Sure, they
while
carry
we're
moonshine.
out on foot.
All right, with that intelligence roll, I mean, I don't have obviously desert worm hunting as a skill, but my intelligence roll is pretty high. I'm gonna say, I mean, I can't get much higher than that, honestly. But
1
but
point.
do I know like what we will need for worm hunting? Is this vehicle equipped with any of the gear? If it is, great. If not, I'll probably be like, this is gonna be harder than I thought.
No, it's not. It's not been outfitted for hunting. I mean, you could most probably, there are hooks, there are hoops, and there is stuff you can use if that's what you want to do.
Well, so basically, with that intelligence roll, I'm gonna be like looking for stun weapons, harpoon. I don't know what they use to desert worm hunter.
No, there's no specific. There are no stun. There would be. So, for instance, you could, if it's a fairly small worm, you could strap it across the vehicle, or if it's a larger one, you could tow it behind you. But there are no specific worm hunting weapons.
Okay. I look at everyone for a minute
Now,
and tell them this. However, then I pull the electron rifle that I have.
Oh, dear God.
And I look at it and look at them, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure this can stun a worm.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think we should be alive at the end of this encounter.
So, do I know something else can be mounted on this upper
wait
turret?
a second.
What?
Well, yeah, you can see that there is a separate cupola which you presume will move separately, independently from
Can
the
I
turret. Yes.
attach the electron gun to the top to give me a bonus, or help stabilize it? Potentially.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Make a roll.
Intelligence, sure.
No. First of all, you got to fight, because at the moment he wasn't expecting anybody to do any of this.
Yep.
So the equipment to set up on the cupola is not immediately to hand.
Okay.
It could well be somewhere in the vehicle, but realistically, it's not obvious. So make some kind of perception roll to search, or if you've got like the search. I think there's a search skill, wasn't there? Oh.
Well, I would use detect.
Scavenging?
Hold on. Let me just roll my straight perception, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Look at that.
Whoa.
You find it. You find a block to attach, to the cupola, which allows you to attach your rifle to the top of the cupola, if that's what you want.
All right, I'm pretty confident in the setup. I think we can take down a decent-sized worm. And if we pull in a worm or whatever, we'll figure it out when we get it. I don't know how we're going to lure it. Maybe they'll come for us.
Wait
Maybe
a
this is a bad idea. What? I look over at Chance.
more than likely.
Wait a second. We rode on a worm. We can't drag or put this on top of the vehicle. If we take on
Depends on the
a
size of
large
worm.
I'm
worm,
like, when did we ride on a worm? We were on a levitation. We were on that transport. You think that's the same as a worm? I mean, I'm not desert shaman.
It was hit by a worm. It was hit by a worm. Significant worm.
Oh God.
I thought we rode a worm. Maybe we did.
No, you were on board on board one of the desert.
Yeah, on your transport
things.
Here. I'll look at him and just like, I mean,
How much have you had to drink?
yeah, you okay? And I'll be like,
Yeah, I looked down.
anyways,
Piss himself, that's the main
maybe
thing.
Maybe the worm piss has a little kick to it. I don't know. All right.
it's all about
Maybe
the worm
you're
shit.
taking the
Could
memories
have
of
sworn
one
we
shot.
called a worm. to a cord, but I guess not.
I mean, I'm just saying we can
Here's
pick
the
up a
big
couple of credits on the way to
motorized metal worm.
the sand pit. So anyway,
All right,
yeah.
let's do it.
Let's
I'll
go.
I'll set it up.
Yeah.
At this case, I'll be like looking over at Cypher. I'm like, so can you drive and I'll take the turret, or
Yeah, I can do that.
does that now? How does the front like 50 cals work? Does somebody have to be specifically on them? Is this like the old B-20
Yes.
or B-12 bombers?
They require a gunner to be in the seat.
I kind of look over.
Basically,
at Chance.
what you have in that turret is the 50 caliber as the main weapon. You have
No.
basically hooked
No,
your.
the 50,
It's
the
not?
50 cals on the front, on the top, on the front. The on top is a 30mm cannon, or sort of an auto cannon.
Oh
So-
dear God.
If I'm stealing your cannon,
so they're-
because I look
Where
over
it-
at like Valentine and his fucking cybernetic arm as he's probably still playing with like the fucking opening and closing procedures on his goddamn new electrical cannon or electronic, whatever.
Yeah, trying to figure it out.
Yeah, and
So-
I'm like, you probably don't need a gun.
More than likely not, but I still have one. AK-97. Good few mags. I should be alright, though.
Wait, I'll be back in a sec. You keep talking. I'll be back in a bit.
All right, and I'll take the 50 cal up front if we get it pointed at it, and I'll try it since
But
I
for
only
record,
have sidearms as far
I really
as
want to
weaponry.
try out my AK-97 with my new speed, considering I now have 2 actions per turn. So on a good day, I can more than
Oh, wow.
double the damage I did to that truck.
So
My first set.
your new arm cannon can only fire 1 round per turn. By the way, I sent you.
Oh no!
Oh no, that's why I'm talking about the AK-7
Oh
or
god
97.
damn. Yeah, no.
They
All
get
right.
Yeah.
74.
So I'm
that.
gonna, what's my intelligence? Hold on, I didn't add that to that. I'm going to assume I know a little bit. See, I don't want like. I'm really
Plus
trying
3
to roll low
AP,
here.
plus my new scope on it, plus my proficiency.
But since my character is fucking 10 intelligence, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna look at him when he pulls out his AK, Valentine, when you pull out your AK, and be like, you know, we want to get like the most meat. Like, we probably don't want to, I don't know, explode these worms or like riddle them with fucking holes. By the way, and I'll look over at Chance and be like, use that, but like, I mean, are these regular 50 caliber
That's
rounds?
only.
Yes, the
Okay.
50 cal it will only
Probably.
fire normal. Are only loaded with normal rounds. The 30mm cannon, on the other hand, has the choice of AP standard rounds, or sorry, AP explosive
Ooh.
or incendiary.
So, I'm just trying to figure out who can control that. Like, can I control the electron rifle and that, or can somebody else?
No.
Okay.
So if you're swinging the electron rifle, as I did state, the turret can be controlled
Yeah.
from the living area, so you could
Okay.
someone could control it from there. But if you're worried about the 50 cal making holes, the 30mm cannon will make an absolute fucking mess unless it's huge.
So
Yeah,
what
well.
about? All right, I'm gonna look at
I mean,
Valentine's like fucking energy cannon. All right, so here's the thing. I did not put the specifics of the energy cannon in the fucking book, and I want to say it's probably like electrical, but I don't know if it's gonna actually do electrical damage. So this is what I need all you / MC to tell me. Should an
You know
electric?
what? I have no clue.
Huh?
I have no clue what the hell this is gonna do. This is
Yeah.
why I'm excited to use it.
I just. What does it say in the fucking book? What do you have exactly?
All it
Energy
says
cannon.
is that
Energy
it's
cannon.
all it's energy cannon.
Yeah. So should an energy
Yeah.
cannon
It's like
I
do?
consider that
plasma
kinda
or
like a-
electricity or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping it's plasma.
Should it do stun damage or just straight damage?
Yeah, I was thinking plasma
No.
too.
No, it does not do stun damage.
It would be
Okay.
straight.
Yeah, that's what
It
I
would
was-
be straight energy. I'm going to blaze a hole through
Yeah.
your hole
Okay.
through your body.
Dear God. And it's a 2d12 times 10, so I'm excited.
Yeah, you could shoot that at a small worm. There wouldn't be much fucking left, but yeah, you could shoot that at a small worm.
I mean, this is a big vehicle. We could probably get a medium.
Why?
Not that I know what I'm talking about.
Why don't we go to the sand pit first and then talk to some hunters, or at least try to overhear hunters, and make sure we have the proper tools for the job.
Well,
Not a
The-
bad idea.
the sandpit is some distance away. as I stated, the location,
Yeah.
the GPS location, which you're going to for the lovely Kiki, is actually
not here.
sort of about halfway to the sandpit.
Oh, okay.
So you remember, I said it would be a day and a half or 2 days to get to the GPS location, and that's about halfway to the sandpit. So you're looking at another 2 days, most probably the other side of that, to get to the sandpit. But it's,
All right.
I mean, technically at the
I
moment
think
you're
this is
in
gonna turn
the
into-
sand pit, but the town is out there.
All right. So,
Yeah, I'm trying
huge
to-
decision. What are we
You
doing?
know, I figure we could. I'm just afraid there's a huge foobar factor. Now, of course, we got heavy weapons, so we could probably shoot our way out of it. But I don't
Alright.
think there's going to be a lot left of the
Fun.
worm when we're done.
All right.
Wait, did I? Yeah.
As much fun as that idea was, then I will be like, fine, and I will continue driving to the location. Then
Okay.
there we go. Okay.
I mean, we can always just obliterate a sandworm and like collect the teeth.
Oh, go ahead. You see something move out there, kid. Just don't get cocky.
All right.
Wait,
Let's
how
see
old
what,
are you?
we'll look at attacks of opportunity.
Right.
I'm
If well,
24. I'm a grown ass man.
okay.
I meant-
So with the 50 cannon, I presume, is the person controlling the cannon looking to do the same?
At the moment, I'm not sure who that is.
So it's
Does it-
not right.
It bounced back and forth a lot.
I think
Okay.
we're just gonna negate the whole worm hunting because that's what the group
Okay.
wants, and we're gonna continue to the
We don't have
location.
stun weapons, and even if we do wind up killing one, it's gonna be riddled with bullets or have a hole blasted
Yeah.
through.
I thought we were closer, and then also I was trying to, buy time while keeping stuff. But anyways, we're gonna continue to the location.
So okay. So
There you go.
Right, I'm back. Sorry. guys.
so you drive for another 12 hours. And I'm going to say that that you implanted or you programmed in this GPS location into the auto drive. So while it won't drive for you because you're driving, it will tell you. It's like a sat nav, if you wish. So it'll tell you how far you are away from that location. So after another 12 hours worth of driving, you think you have one more 12-hour lot. I presume you're going to go and rest again?
Yeah, we could do a change of.
Yeah.
Change of driver.
Yeah, I think because I assuming I've been driving this chunk.
Yeah. So whoever was driving, I would probably say like
Whoever's driving, they will need to make a driving roll though, just in case.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
Sorry.
basically Cypher and
So
So I'll be like,
What
if we're,
bonus
I
is
will
that?
do shifts like with Cypher. If that's what,
is it endurance
to get there
plus
quicker? I
your
don't want to
skill?
I don't want to spend time in
No.
the desert.
Okay, so no, driving. The driving is just a driving skill, so it'll be
Okay,
speed
so
based.
So it's 2 for the skill plus
Oh, what?
speed. You say?
Yeah,
Okay.
so you're fine. So you don't crash off or do anything ridiculous. If you're doing driving in shifts, you could drive the entire distance if you wanted to, because you're driving in, 4-hour, 6-hour shifts. So you could most probably drive all the way to the location.
I would like to do that.
For the gunner, for chance, if you're going to be in the heavy, in the 50 cal, make a perception roll, and this is just one perception roll for the entire period.
All right. I figure I'm doing shifts with Valentine on
If
the
you want.
being in the turret also.
Oh, that's a good roll.
Well,
Hold on, give me a second. My speaker just shut off.
Okay. So, you don't think you see any worms, but you do see some other wildlife if you want to take a pop, but these are quite small animals. They aren't, you hit them with a 50 caliber, they're likely to disappear.
Okay.
No, I don't, but I
Can
do
you-
report the sighting to the others.
Okay. Valentine, if you're going to take a shift on either on the turret or on the 50 cal, give me a perception roll.
Sounds good. Still hate that my perception's only 5, but everything else is more important right now.
Yeah, you don't see anything at all. This is basically as desert as far as the eye can see. So, the GPS. So the GPS says you begin to slow down because you're now within basically most probably a mile of it. So I want everybody, because you're now within a mile of it. I presume everybody is going to start paying attention now.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So everybody make a perception roll, please.
Well.
Oh, Prism. Oh, naughty boy.
Oh,
Blimey,
Oh,
fucking
shit. Good luck.
you two.
back to
Yeah,
back.
boy.
I don't
Oh,
see
Look at
that, so I lose brain
Cypher L
cells.
high five. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, high
So,
five.
lose
Cypher.
brain cells
Valentine is distracted.
by a
Yeah,
butterfly.
Playing
I
with his
tell him
fucking
that
arm
the
cannon.
eye may glitch. off my-
Make a luck roll, please.
A luck roll.
Valentine's
Yes,
fucking
mate.
still working out a cybernetic arm.
Valentine is distracted.
It's like, this is cool. I want to shoot something.
Yeah, so make a luck roll, Valentine. Don't roll a 1. But if you do, it will be quite
He's
humorous.
capable of rolling a 1.
Splat. There goes your fucking arm cannon.
That would be a little bit
You have to
harsh.
replace your other eye now.
I mean, look who built it. What Cypher? What's your level of cybernetics?
It's level 2.
Yeah, could you build a fucking energy cannon? I don't know. Sure, we're gonna say you could. Whatever.
No,
Oh,
you're
I didn't
fine.
realize I was
So that's
building
fine.
one. I thought
So
it was
while you are distracted, nothing happens to you. You don't just sort of bury your face in a panel when you start. Right. So, let's just bring up my notes.
Turns out you were right. That wasn't going to be the first time I roll or the last time I roll a 1.
Yeah, indeed not. Okay, so
Christ.
when you get within a mile, basically it starts pinging off, saying, "Okay, you're within a mile."
How many kilometers is that?
Shut the fuck up! Seriously, you Americans do miles an hour.
Sorry. Yes. Sorry.
Fucking bastards. Anyway, so you pay the arse. So, in fact, basically,
1.6 kilometers.
Yes, it's 5/8 of a kilometer is 5/8 of a mile. Right. So, both of those lovely people who wrote 12s, you see, as well. In fact, before it starts pinging a mile away, you see what you believe to be a concrete wall. Quite a high concrete wall as well, most probably 10 to 15 meters tall.
The fuck?
Now, because you rolled so well, you see that there's actually a tower in the concrete wall. Now, you wouldn't have been. No one else picks it up because it is quite literally
Wait,
sand
like a-
coloured.
Like a
How
battlement
did I
tower
miss
or like a
this?
tower behind
A
you?
tower block, but it is quite literally sand coloured. So, and it's not high enough. Unless you were close, it wouldn't be high enough to actually stand out against the skyline. So,
So is this wall? Is this part of the wall or behind the wall?
No, this is behind. This is basically, you think it's a perimeter wall, and the tower stretches up. And like I said, it's not, Sky Tower or anything, but it's most probably
It's like a citadel sort of thing.
Yeah, it's 5 or 6 stories tall. Now, as you get closer, everybody but Valentine will then realise what's happening, and you can basically see a very squat central tower that's reinforced concrete, possibly military, possibly not.
I will stop.
But it is sand coloured. You're like, you two picked it out, but you're like, if you weren't paying attention or you weren't lucky, you would not have seen that. Natural camouflage is actually quite good on this. So, you get to. Sorry, carry on.
I would slow down when I see this and kind of look around to see if the others see it, and if not, I would point it out. In which case, being the paranoid person that I am in the middle of the desert, I'd be like, so wait, where are we going again? We're going to a slightly dangerous facility. I'm going to stop because I'm like, there could be, do you think it's like there could be mines or turrets or something out there? I'm like, should somebody go out and check?
We should definitely.
Not me.
All right.
My HP and endurance are way too low.
In which case, I will like swipe my hand towards Cypher so that he has a link to my drone, so he can see what it sees, and I will send my micro drone out to scout the area.
Okay.
Before we enter it, you know what I mean? I'm not.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll show you. I'll drop you lot onto the upper level. I drag you, and this. At the moment, you can only see the buildings.
So this
You can't see the.
Okay, not the interior. I got you. This is an area of interest according to InfoSci, right?
Yeah, this is the GPS location that you were given. So basically, this area, this is the tower.
Okay.
Here.
Got you. Oh, I see.
And these 4 are low buildings. Now they are not as high as the sort of 15-meter wall, and there is a sort of, this is some sort of gate, possibly computer controlled, because it slides, it doesn't open inwards or outwards. It slides in half, in fact. All the buildings except the tower do look like they could do with a repair, but they still look fairly whole. So maybe the roofs come off on a few of them, and perhaps a door now and again is hanging off. But this is this building here is the tower, and like I said, that stretches up 5 or 6 stories into the sky. Now there are no windows, even on the top level, but there are basic big spheres attached to the side at various points, which you can sort of presume are cameras.
Are they I'll look at Cypher. I'm like, are those active?
I'm not sure. I mean, judging by the rest of the complex,
I mean,
even if they are active, I don't know if they're being manned or not. It's pretty abandoned to me.
Stand is basically built up, so it almost covers the top of the battlement. So technically, you could just drive up.
Oh, okay, so they're like ramped up.
Yeah, basically the sand is ramped up. This has obviously not been used for some time.
All right, so I'm going to assume it's abandoned, perhaps?
Yeah, I think, I would say even if it's active, I doubt anyone's watching.
All right, I'll drive up to it then.
Okay, so everybody is... Can everyone see the map, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so this... So whereabouts are you stopping at the doorway, yeah?
Well, if I'm not going to get blown up by mines or stuff, I'm going to drive right the fuck up right to the front door.
Well, as I said, at the moment, the sand is blown up, so it's almost a ramp.
Okay.
So at the moment, you could stop the vehicle here, and you could see, you
Gotcha.
can look down
I'll do that.
10 meters. So you can look down and you can see 10 meters directly down beneath you.
Meanwhile, like
is the ground of the compound. Now the compound, there is some sand in the compound, because no matter how much unless you're going to regularly boot the sand out yourself, there's going to be some sand, and again, it's all resting against the buildings on this side. Even this door here has a fair amount of sand in front of it. The truck, unfortunately, will not drive effectively and drop 10 meters without receiving some damage.
I can do that.
So we'll need to climb down.
I'm going to ask our hackers, Cypher, and I'm going to look at Valentine because I heard him. I'm like, is there power? Do you know if the cameras are active? And do you know if this door will open?
Open? Probably not, because of the weight of the sand. And considering I'd much rather not have it open, considering we're up on the dune against the wall.
Well, I look at him and I kind of like, I back up. I mean, it would be a lot easier to. Can you repel? How's your repelling skills? I look at this guy in the trench coat, whatever. It looks like detective.
10 meters. Yeah. 10 meters is still
30 feet. Yeah. 30.
3, maybe 4 stories.
Yeah. No. I'm like.
I mean, I have climbing skill, but I do not have the equipment to climb down that.
Yeah, 10 meters like 32 feet.
Does it? I'll take a glance around. Does it look like
it's like
there's
jumping
power in this
building.
facility? From what I look at.
There's nothing obvious. You know, you don't see winking lights anywhere. Put it that way. So unless.
Nope,
sorry.
No, don't mind me.
Okay. One thing I will say, conveniently for you guys, is there is some rope for towing and whatever inside the vehicle.
Okay.
So if you want to climb down, you do have that capability.
I am not going to leave said vehicle here. I'm going to drive it. I don't know on this side over here, because if the door does open, I don't want to fucking sink down.
So we can drive in.
Wait, what?
I can always blow a hole in the wall.
Yeah, but it's a. I think most of the walls are pretty much covered by sand. You'd have to like.
Yes. So you'd have to dig out the sand.
Yeah. I'm gonna drive over here where it's more stable, just in case the door opens. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to attach ropes, and we're going in. I think down here, if you all don't mind that. We're gonna go in here.
Yep.
Where's here?
Oh,
okay.
Like,
here. Yeah, that'll work for me.
There. Okay, we're gonna do that. I don't want to be in front of the gate just in case it does open and the sand cascades and fucking covers our vehicle. The walls, it doesn't look like it's...
The vehicle, just flood and might flip the vehicle.
Yeah. I'll kind of look at him and be like, how, yes, and I'll just give him a thumbs up. Attach a rope, and then I will fucking go down. I'll look at everyone as Kiki's still asleep, and these guys, and I'll be like, I'll sigh as my drone is doing, like, you know, remember on the fucking, the warehouse, how it kind of took a 3D image? I'm going to be doing that here, looking for ways in to pretty much... well, image every level that I can. If there's a way in to the elevator shaft that I'm assuming that is, I'd like to start imaging that.
Right.
But I will repel.
Make a roll. You can see the doors are obvious in each building are obvious. Yeah. This is a big double door, so you think most probably they would be entering or leaving with a forklift potentially.
Okay, so big.
Yeah, and I'm going to follow Prism down the rope and rappel down as well.
What do you want me to roll? Speed? 1d12.
Yeah. Does anyone have any climbing-based skills?
Yeah, I have the climbing skill.
Okay, so you can use that. If not, it's just base speed.
While they do, I'm fucking going down.
Am I joining you guys?
I don't know. Are you joining those guys?
Well, I wouldn't mind using my skill.
I say as I'm fucking repelling down to the ground. I assume that's good enough to get me down.
I'll stay in the vehicle to make sure no one takes it.
We might need you down here, buddy. We don't know what kind of
I thought you were wanting to use that AK.
Yeah, you can stay with the vehicle if you want, but you're quite literally going to be sat there.
We can lock the vehicle.
I'm
joining
you guys.
So.
You
can lock the vehicle.
Yeah, and Kiki's there. And with her shadow hounds, it's fine. Leave the vehicle.
Yeah, I was about to say that shadow has to be somewhere.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, no
Yeah,
one's
it's
gonna.
it's not hiding. It's literally just like. Whatever.
Well then, perfect. Then I'll just join you guys.
Please
so
don't
there you go.
remind me.
Yeah, shadow. Anyways, you guys rolled great. Thank you.
1d12.
Well, going down's the easy part.
Yes.
Wait, wrong. That's
And
a
no one
15
has.
on a 14.
So no one has any serious problems. You rappel down or just slide down the rope. Either way, you don't even have to properly rappel if you don't want. It's only 30 feet. So you're in this location. So can everyone put their characters on? So
I'm gonna pull my electron rifle.
Right.
Okay, you can pull your electron rifle. That's fine.
Will charge
Should we,
my.
You guys want to search
Thing.
this area? Maybe we can find something.
This you're here. So move your character over here, please.
Sorry, there you
Well, I was talking about the other person who's put them by the front door.
go. Okay,
Actually.
well there you go. All right. I just let you.
If I could actually select my character, that would be nice.
Can you not?
I don't know. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can select your character, and so can I. So just move it over there. There you go. And so you're all there at the moment. Right. There is a building. Well, as you see the buildings there. Okay, you're going to move to there. And what are you going to do?
I'm gonna look at the others and hold my electron rifle. Does the door look like it's gonna open? I say we clear these structures one by one. Let's not split up because we don't know what's in here. I don't know what this fucking place is. Do you guys? Do you know what we're doing here? I kind of like shrug. Are we getting credits? I look over at Chance.
Yeah, we're looking for stuff.
Cool.
I'm not sure.
We're
if I'm
looking
even
for
getting
stuff.
paid.
All right, let's clear. Let's unless you
And
guys want to
I
split
pull
up.
my revolver out.
I say we clear one
I
building.
pull my
after-
revolver out. I look over at Prism and hold up 3 fingers, and then I start dropping them one down, counting a 3 countdown, and
Which
then
way
I'm going
does
to
the
kick
door
open
open?
the door.
That's a good question.
MC.
That's a good question because you
There's
don't
no
know
sliding
really. You can't see any hinges. Put it that way.
Fuck.
And
Okay,
it has.
so-
slide.
But there is a door.
It's
But
in
there
the
are door.
desert. It's not going to open out.
Hopefully.
Considering that the front door is a sliding door, I'm going to assume that is also a sliding door.
Is there a door pad?
No, there is a handle
All right, I'll fucking.
and a
I'll-
lock.
Is it on the
and a
right or the
standard
left
key lock.
side? All right, so wait, is it on the
Well,
right or the left
whichever. It will be on the left.
side? So where
On the left
Chance is-
side. It's the same.
then I'll
It's the
open
same
it.
as all the
I'll open
normal
it for
doors.
Prism.
The handle's always on the left.
Try it.
This might be a.
All right.
No,
Wait,
if this
All
is
right.
a-
wait.
I'm going to try to push it open.
Ah, wait,
Okay,
it's
you
electric.
push it open.
It opens.
Oh.
It opens. Yeah, it's not locked.
You're
Just-
overcomplicating it.
Oh, definitely.
You're very paranoid as a
Oh,
character.
fucking very. Yeah, it's my world. I know. I'm paranoid.
I will stand
I'm
guard
gonna-
right here.
I'm gonna fucking go in with the electron rifle.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand in this corner and point.
All
it
right, I
this
follow.
way.
I've got my fusion pistol handy.
We're gonna
And-
do this methodically.
I'm looking
All
this
right.
direction mainly.
All right, this could take
Okay,
forever.
well-
We're gonna search this building. How about that? I go in.
Okay,
search the building.
so
Let's just make.
Just Prism. Shut the fuck up, man. Let me describe the fucking building.
I'm so fucking. I'm
Right,
jittery right now.
Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Right. Okay. So this from when you walk in, you immediately retreat to the corner. In front of you, you see what look like rooms curtained off with a very heavy curtain. Chance, as you walk down on the left, there's a door with frosted glass, as if it's perhaps a toilet. And you again see multiple.
Yeah, I look around and. Go ahead.
Well, that's what you see. I mean, you see what you think is a toilet on your left, and then rooms that seem to be curtained off with a heavy curtain on your right. But
We found the brothel. And then I pull open a curtain.
it's rather Spartan in there. There is a bed, and attached to the end of the bed, the foot of the bed, is a television. The bed has no. It's just a metal bed. There's no mattress on it or sheets. There are. This looks like a Spartan living space. But other than that, that's about it, really.
I'm going to tap him on the shoulder.
Thinking of an old west brothel at a saloon.
By the way, my drone, did it scan this building and the other ones? Has it detected any life, anything?
No, it is.
All
Well,
right, so I'm not
from the outside, it detects nothing
Okay.
at all. No life.
I would like to make an assumption if that's at all possible.
Assume away, my friend. Assume away.
Big door in the middle of the complex is more than likely the main room.
Probably, but this is more fun.
Do you mean this? But do you mean this door here?
This one.
No. That one, yeah.
This
That
one's a-
one. You
this
don't
one's
know
a
it.
mess, I bet you. Wait, what?
You don't know what it is.
That's probably a vehicle bay.
That's
That's what I'm saying. It's more than likely the primary room. That's more than likely why we are here.
All right, I'm gonna walk out.
It's either a
disappointed, look
lab or
around.
vehicle bay.
okay. Well,
Prism's
I
gonna
think
walk
Possibly,
in the
but let's
middle.
secure this building. And
Well, I want to keep clearing the buildings, you know.
Should we speed this up and just say they're all
Okay.
okay.
clear or not?
So, what's the building you're going to clear next?
I guess the
More than
next
likely.
cell-
I'm with Gene.
Do you want to do the tower or like this block here?
I'll
Let's
stand here and look at this door.
do 2-person per block and move over here.
Okay,
2-person per room.
So,
I would
okay,
like to
so you-
pull out,
We're gonna
I would
do
like to
that
pull away
Call
my
of Duty
plasma
breach and
cannon
clear
Pull out my
mission.
assault rifle, so I don't blow up the entire complex.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
my fusion pistol.
so Prism, you might want to move your bloke over to the other building. They want to do 2 each.
That's fine. I'll go.
There you go. That's
We're doing
really
it in full
hard work.
spectral.
Ready?
So,
on 3, I'll put my hands up. 3, 2, 1, breach! I'll open it.
Breaching and immediately moving
Go,
in.
go, 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 go.
Okay, so
I go.
above you, basically in this particular set of rooms, they look like perhaps good inwards and good outwards. In fact, stenciled on the wall, on the one closest to the wall, closest to the front wall, that's goods out, and the one next to it is goods in. Both have an L-shaped desk, corner desk, with a computer on it. There looks like this looks like some kind of server room or just hard drive room, and then you've got 2 tables either side of the door, and this little box here is it's supposed to be a chair, but to be honest, it's not. I wouldn't sit in it if I was you, because it's a lot of collapse. Everything is, there's a certain amount of dust and sand on everything because nothing has been used for quite some time. But both buildings are identical, just fundamentally reversed. And like I said, one's goods in, one's
Cypher
goods
toys
out.
for you.
Let's take all the drives.
Sorry, wait, what did Gene say?
Toys
I
for
said
Toy room.
Alright, I wanna. I mean, if you said they were computers.
there is a terminal, so it's
If
got a
there's
keyboard
power,
and
like,
mouse.
Do like a
No,
check.
there is no
Okay,
there is
fine.
no power. As far as you can see, there is no power. There's no red lights blinking. It put it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take the drives and continue.
Yeah. I'll pick up the drives if that's.
Yeah, we'll
Well,
take up the
so-
drives.
If you're going to pick up the drives, you've got to take the computers to pieces.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that?
I don't know if these.
We got time,
All right.
and
Okay.
I'll watch at the door while you do it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look around
Keep
the room
watching.
for anything other, like anything that interests me that's not a drive or a computer as they.
there's another door right here.
That door, this door,
Yeah.
is glass. You can see in. This could well be some kind of server room.
Okay, then I'll take the drives from the computer, then take the drives from the
Go
server
outside.
room.
Right. So you open up the computer, and it's a dumb terminal. So there are no drives. It's quite
Okay.
literally just a. You go into the terminal, into this room, which you believe was once air conditioned. It hasn't been. It's still actually quite cool, because it's still sealed from the outside heat, so it's still a bit cooler than the outside. You will need to make some computer use skills. Do you have any computer skills?
Only thing I got is hacking. And deductive reasoning, which basically gives me a +2 to my intelligence rolls, as far as investigation.
Okay, so you can do it. Cypher, I'm not even going to make you roll, because you've done plenty of hacking and computer work in the past. You can lift
But they're
up.
only from the server, am I right? Did you say?
Yeah, they're only from the server. You can lift up
Okay,
thing. But Valentine, you'll have to roll, I'm afraid. So make a roll using your computer, using your hacking, because that represents computing in some way.
So, is that intelligence, correct?
Yes, that'd be intelligence.
And I only have a hacking 1, so that just doesn't...
Well, you're only pulling out a hard drive, so yeah, that's fine. You pull out a hard drive. You didn't roll a 1. You pull out the hard drives, no problem at all.
I am rolling horribly today.
So goods in and
get
goods
them
out.
before combat.
So that's that done. So where are you going next?
Well,
I'm
over
gonna
here,
be-
while they're doing that, I'm over here trying to fucking figure out how to open this door. This is what I'm curious about.
Okay, well,
I will fall in on his flank as soon as I finish taking out the hard drives.
okay, well, that's fine. You can go over there.
Right, but yeah, right now if we're doing that,
on the right here. Well, no, that doesn't matter. He's doing that. He's wandering off doing his own things.
I think I usually do.
There is a keypad for this on the right, but it is without power. And this is a door that splits down the center, so you presume it just slides apart.
I'll sigh.
I think we can pull in the truck to power it. It has a nuclear generator, so I think we can rig it up to the point where we can power the complex a little.
I mean, I
At least
look at him,
emergency
right?
systems.
I look at
No,
Valentine.
Not the
I
entire complex.
I look at Valentine.
At least the emergency systems, though.
I look at
You could look at the door. You could most probably power the door, yes, but not the complex.
I'm gonna look at Valentine and be like, that's probably a good idea. I'm gonna raise my electron rifle, which is electrical, and I'm gonna fucking fire at the pad.
Dear God.
Because 0 fucks.
roll to hit.
You know what?
Oops.
I'll join him and just blast the door with my cannon.
No. Just look, yeah. So, do you want to know my pluses? You don't.
No, that's fine. You didn't roll 1. Now, make a luck roll.
Oh, I'm gonna get screwed over, aren't I?
No, it's not. You haven't done anything yet.
No,
He
I
has
mean, like-
specified his shooting, so we're going to do his roll, and we're going to see what happens. Prism, make a luck roll, please.
I got it. I got you.
Oh, right. So, through blind, unadulterated luck, and that's all that fucking roll was, you shoot the thing, it powers up the server, and the doors open.
Dear God.
What?
But suffice to say, that does not work anymore, so the doors are staying open now.
That is absolute bullshit.
It is bullshit, but he did roll a 12 with the luck roll, so I am which is fucking lunacy.
I'll put my electron rifle back over my back. Oh, what do I see in this room?
Well, hang on. Right, while you're doing lunatic stuff, what are the other two doing?
We can.
I'm turning to
Do you wanna
Cypher
join them?
saying shots fired.
Yeah, I guess we'll head out to see what was happening.
I mean, you can't
And
electron
I
rifle.
assume they'll probably join them.
Right, so you see a burnt out panel
I'm-
here. You see a burnt out panel here, and this door is actually open, and it seems Prism is basically gone into it.
I turn to Jane and say,
And
after you.
I'm watching our rear as everybody's going to the building.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
All right.
I'm going to move.
plodding over.
Everybody's now moving into that building, regardless of whether you're in it or not. You are now moving into it. So
Right.
Okay.
everybody's moving into it. because I can't have people on different fucking maps. All right, so everyone's moving in.
Put your
Simple as
party
this.
together. Put the party
Oh,
together.
I planned.
Get comfy.
Yeah, I planned to go. I'm just watching, doing rear guard as we move in.
Okay,
Being
so
overly
you're
cautious.
right. You're not that side. Funny enough, you're at the big fucking door, Prism.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah, fuck's sakes.
You're welcome.
The map's flipped.
Yes,
I
it
will
has flipped, just
I'm
to
gonna
confuse
walk
you.
in here. Yeah. Be like,
Okay, so
mushroom.
what? Mushroom? What the fuck are you on? Right, these are load-bearing pillars.
Oh boy, Matrix.
Okay.
Can I shoot the pillars?
Well, you can do it if you want to shoot the fucking pillars. You can shoot the
Please
fucking
don't.
pillars.
Please don't.
I'm not going to yet.
Okay.
But, yeah.
You see now these 4 and this thing, which looks like some kind of forklift, are covered in, basically contain hundreds of small boxes. Now, think of the box you sent your COVID tests back in. It's that kind of size.
Wait, who sent
And
what?
there's,
No.
you know, right. You must have seen one of the fucking boxes, dickhead. All right, dickhead.
No.
You must have seen one of the fucking
COVID?
boxes.
COVID? What? You're like a gift box size? Is that what you're talking about?
Shut the fuck up. No, it's,
my
it's
God.
basically it's the size. It's most probably what 6 inches by 4 inches
Yeah.
and about an inch deep.
All right. That's
So like
Okay.
a Magic the Gathering deck.
Yeah,
Like one of those-
but bigger, but sort of scaled to twice the size. So
intelligent.
basically, it's one of those, and you see them. They are obviously from different sources and different makes, but they're all bundled up together, and they form. Basically, they're all packed in on these trolleys, and
I
you
would
then
like to-
see, like I said, a sort of like a forklift thing here. Well, I say a forklift. It's not really. It's just a carrier which is controlled from this panel here, by the looks of it. But it is this thing is again without power, so it's just sat there going.
Shoot it again.
And the lift, and there are lift controls here on this. So you think
Cypher, we have electronics
Let's go.
stuff.
I'm gonna pick up one of the boxes and look at it.
do you have any medicine-based skills?
No.
Oh,
Well, make an intelligence roll then. I'm assuming you have the ability to read.
Do you? I do. I'm not stupid. Unlike Baldric. What?
So this, only the front of this is open. The other part, this is actually, so this part is opened, but these 3 walls are sealed in. So you can only enter this front thing, and there is.
Why are you rolling so much?
He's.
There's a
I
lot
don't
of
know
shit
why he's
going on.
fucking.
That's my intelligence roll. You said just roll.
Right, yeah, roll intelligence. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you
So you see, you think it might be some type of DNA test.
I'm gonna
But
put it
you're
down
not
and
sure.
look at the other ones. Hey, you guys know what zombies are?
Yeah, kinda. Like
I don't
dead
know if I want to
things or
continue
distinct
down
people.
to.
Everybody please make perception checks, please.
I don't know if I want to go any further.
Everybody make perception
Yep.
checks, please.
God, I fucking.
Oh,
Yay, I rolled well. Oh,
Well,
no.
this band gets in my eyes.
You're distracted.
Could be better.
Prism is distracted. So Chance, you've done all right. How's Valentine doing? Come on, Valentine, make a roll. Give me a perception. Come on, you can do this.
Please.
Yeah, don't trust me by myself.
Oh, no. Valentine, he's muted.
Oh, is he muted?
At the moment, it looks like he is.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
Valentine.
Earth.
Go with
Uh,
my
There you
All
are.
right. So perception, yes.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Prisms. I mean, I'm not as bad as fucking Mr.
Correct.
Cipher.
Check.
Oh, hello, Kiki.
Hey, there we go.
Kiki's here just in time.
Oh God!
Yes,
Thank
indeed.
God! I'm fucking terrified.
I was so worried.
Hi.
Oh God!
That-
Yeah.
Fuck.
You wake up,
Okay.
We're all
uh,
fucked.
Chance.
What?
Oh, great.
What
Everyone else
happened?
Out.
Just
Oh, God.
Chance. Everyone else, shut the fuck up for the moment. Chance. You see on the walls various corporate logos. Various corporate logos. You don't recognise any of them. Most of them are pre-war, sort of disaster. So it is a case that, but this is obviously not one particular corporation's thing.
That's fucking.
It looks like a
terrifying.
joint thing.
That's
So
terrifying.
as if some testing is going on, but you don't know for sure. Kiki, are you there?
Yeah. Sorry, I've been passed out for the past 12 hours.
I called it. She's fucking.
I woke
out.
up earlier.
Okay, that's
Are
fine.
you-
Right,
Hey.
Kiki,
are you-
unceremoniously, you've been locked in a truck. They've left you all on your own inside the truck. You can come out if you want, or you can
Sure.
stay in the truck. It's up to you.
That's
I
your
would
way
prefer
out.
you
Probably
came
the-
out. I would
your-
prefer if you came out of the truck. To be honest,
He would. He's
I-
like, what the fuck? But are you okay? Are you feeling okay? Because if not, just stay in
Yeah.
the truck.
You can go back to sleep in the truck.
Yeah, just sleep in the truck.
No,
You have each
I
other hand
wanna
protecting you.
participate in a second. I don't wanna miss a game.
Jesus.
okay. Well,
All right, here.
That session was
Hold on, wait. Not
important.
to interrupt. The Prism needs to take a wee. So shall we take a 5-minute break? Can we all do that? Is
okay.
this MC?
That's
Are you
fine.
okay with that?
yeah, I'm all right.
Yep.
I'll go and get myself a coffee or something. All
let's
right.
let's do that, and we will reconvene in a moment. Because by the way, I didn't record the first 20 minutes of the session, so I'm fucking have to narrate. Anyways, let's do that. We're going
Can
to
I
go on a
just say
quick break.
one thing
Yeah.
before we stop? And that's on like, Cypher, come check this out.
Okay.
And
All
now
right.
Back in a
we
sec.
can take a
Right.
break.
We're good.
I'm now, yeah,
And then
I'm
we
now
can-
with Gene.
Oh god.
Right. Okay. Back.
Ironically, I don't really need to go to the sandpit urgently right now because I just need to find a lab so I can process the commander's DNA, which I'm starting to learn a bit since I'm almost halfway through Chronicles of Drake, Volume 1.
Wait, you're reading that shit?
Yeah?
That's fine.
I just gave you 40
Also
grand.
Drake.
So.
I have to write that down.
Chronicles. It's not out yet. She's
Share the
doing
wealth.
she's doing a beta/alpha read right now. But yeah, Chronicles. No.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah, I will continuously listen. I'm going to continuously do this through the sessions. Be like, read this book. It's not out yet. None of the books are out really. But it's fun to do.
Yeah, and and I'm the only one who's really reading them right now.
So when you go through them, you're like, wow, this really means a lot. Being in a chord and whatever. It's fucking great. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to read them yet.
I'm reading it so I can get a gist of what the commander's DNA really is.
Oh god. Yeah. Yes. Anyways. Yeah, I know. Oh, MC, you didn't get that. Like, so there's can you see like the assets that I have or no? I think we talked about this. Or, like,
I've been doing a Kickstarter.
Lean on.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, the maps, because I've added like quite a few myself.
Okay. No, because there was this is like one of the first season sessions. But anyways, Kevin, we all know Kevin. You remember his friends were killed in the mushroom, but I have like tables with mushrooms on them that glow. So at first I'm like, is this trying to be like a mushroom? That's why I said that. That's the only reason I said that. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
It was an inside joke.
Yeah. It was a joke just meant for me. Yeah.
Okay, so
Anyways, yeah, go ahead.
so you in this part of this area here, and there's also a control on here as well. There is a control to the lift. The lift can go up or down. Down for this first level is data storage. For the second level, so sub 1 is data storage, sub 2 is reactor, and there is a sub 3 at the moment, but it's left blank.
Yeah, I don't like this. By the way, all right, here's a couple of questions. Sorry, and then I'll let you.
I haven't quite fucking finished yet, all right?
Okay,
So
all right,
shut
sorry.
fuck up and let me finish. Fuck's sake. So, there is... Hang on, just shut the fuck up! For fuck's sake, the pair of you. Right, so there's the one level above is called initial testing. The one level above that, so we're at the ground floor because we're English and civilized, and so floor 1 is initial testing. Floor 2, or floor 3 for you Americans, is mass production, and there is a 4th floor, which at the moment is again unlabeled.
Okay, so floor 1 is initial testing. Floor 2.
Floor 1 is initial testing. Floor 2 is mass production. Floor 3 is unmarked, and then beneath, sub 1 is data storage, sub 2 is reactor, and then there is a sub 3 which again is unlabeled.
I think we should go to floor 1. You just hear
reactor.
Kiki appear behind you.
Gee.
Well, let's be honest.
Yeah, I jumped.
To be honest, the door is open. Kiki, by the way, the front door control is destroyed, and that door is open.
Yeah.
Someone shot it with an electron rifle and then rolled a 12 in his luck roll. I went, shit, okay, I'll give it to him. He opens the door. He powers the door and it opens by shooting it with his electron rifle.
What I see, Kiki.
I mean, the joke I was going for is she's small and silent, so she just walked up without anyone realizing it.
I think that's
I'm
fine.
doing a bravery check. Hold on.
Jump out of your fucking skin.
I'm looking at this fucking like nice thing, and suddenly Kiki appears. I was gonna say originally like I would leave my drone to like monitor her and her fucking Shadowhound companion, which is this. But what am I rolling? Bravery. Oh god.
I mean, to be fair, Kiki has been just getting more terrifying over time.
And I haven't seen you in like a day. Oh god, I thought it
You
was
scream like a
one.
girl. You scream like a girl. It's a girly scream, but it's not that bad. He hasn't wet himself or anything. So yeah, he screams like a girl when Kiki sort of touches him on the shoulder.
Fuck.
Kiki, because you have some science-based stuff, straight away you realise that these little boxes that you see are actually all DNA tests.
Hmm.
All of them, quite literally. And they're basically, I don't know whether you saw any of the COVID boxes. They're like 6 inches by 4 inches by 1 inch. And they're sort of bundled up into 5s and then bundled up on these 4 and then on this one as well. And this, by the way, is some sort of like a sort of movable trolley which is full of these DNA checks. There are pallets, other pallets like these spread around, lent against the walls and whatever, but they've got nothing on them. It's only these currently that have the DNA tests, but they're quite literally, even in this small area, even in these 5 pallets, there'll be, thousands of tests. So,
Wow. This is a lot of DNA tests.
We can look at Kiki and be like, did you have a nice sleep? You were asleep for like fucking 2 days.
I now realize that Kiki's here and go, just, hey. Because somehow she got by me.
Stealth.
ninja.
And I just go, she walked. She talks. She's here.
Kiki got by me.
Kiki, make a perception roll, will you? If you can, if you're logged on.
Please roll higher than a
she
6.
Nope. Nobody can
My
roll
bonus
higher.
is it nighttime or daytime?
No, it's currently daytime.
Well,
Okay.
down here,
I won't be able to.
It's still day down here.
True.
Because this
I
fucking
wasn't-
door's open and it's letting all the sunlight in.
Oh, I thought this was like you went down a level. We haven't gone down a level yet? Fuck.
No, you haven't gone
Oh
down
my
level.
god.
Oh, I thought we did. Okay.
No, okay, so you don't see anything either.
Oh.
That's fine. Fucking everyone's
None of us
blind.
saw anything.
Apart from Chance, who
I
saw.
do have imaging, by the way, so night doesn't
yeah.
affect me.
With that roll, I don't care.
Okay.
I mean,
With
if light isn't the problem with my helmet, I would get a +2.
no, that's still only 7,
I
which
do
is nowhere
point
near
out-
fucking enough. So, you can the lift. Chance has found the controls. I've indicated what floors do what. There does seem to be power to the lift.
Curious.
In the elevator?
Yes, elevator,
Yes, this
lift,
is,
yes.
I kind of want to see initial testing. I want to
This
see what
is
they were
the
testing.
open section.
So this is the open port. So only this front portion. The others are sealed. So if you want to come in, you'll come in via this portion. So Valentine, unless you're going to hang Billy no mates, not be no friends, you might want to get on the lift.
You
All
coming,
right.
buddy?
Yep.
Not that I want to go down lower, but you know what? That's what I'm getting paid for, right?
Might as well do it anyway.
No, so initial testing is the floor
Yeah.
above. So we're going to go to the floor above. It's very exciting.
Why did I get chills? I
But
don't
is this
know.
the tower?
I don't fucking like
This is the tower, yes. This is the
Oh,
tower.
great. This
I
is
don't like-
perfect.
Nope.
This is plot relevant.
Nope.
Yes.
Oh, God, no.
This is... Okay, so here we go.
This is what?
This is where you come out.
Oh god, is this another spire?
This is
Yes,
this.
it
No,
is.
it is a little bit of a tower. It's not a fucking spire, mate. It's not that big.
God.
It's a mid-rise building.
So now
Wait, this
this
reminds me when we fought that agent.
this lift appears in the ground. So you rise up, and this is now open plan. So there's no walls around you. You're just in an open plan area.
Is this where the Crusaders met?
Nice.
You didn't even go through the fucking door. Fuck off.
You said it was open.
No, I said this area was open plan.
Yes,
There's a
oh, right.
fucking door
Oh,
there.
so
Are you
sorry.
fucking
All right.
blind, man? Fuck's sake. Right, okay, so this area is open plan. You see there are various doors to rooms. Which
Watching the
one?
Angry British is fun.
What?
Yeah, time out. We've lost Cypher.
I was gonna say, where the fuck
did
is
we?
Cypher?
We've lost him.
Oh, sorry, it's changed map. I need to drag myself back on.
There we go.
I'm like,
Hey, well done.
I was
All
hiding
right.
amongst the boxes.
Welcome back, my friend.
As the usual, I will be following Cypher wherever he goes. I will not be exploring without him. Yeah.
I will be tailing Kiki because she essentially adopted me.
Okay,
Kiki
so
now has 2 bodyguards.
Speed, Prism, you've been like a kid in a candy store since we got here.
right,
Yes.
so who's going? Everyone seems to be wandering off in different directions.
Which is a horrible idea, by the way.
I'm perfectly fine with it, so feel free to carry on.
I was trying to lead the charge and investigate
You
this
say
room.
that, we're gonna get jumped, aren't we?
Staying with Cypher. And actually,
I'm
if
staying with
Cypher's
Kiki.
going in this room, the King Arthur's room, I'm going first.
Okay,
Because
so
I'm staying in this
Kiki,
corner so I can kind of watch both without really watching anybody.
I said, Kiki, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh, investigating the door.
Shouldn't
It's
you
a
be
door?
doing your job? Isn't your job to protect Kiki?
I don't know what the fuck everyone's doing. Anyway, Kiki, it is fundamentally just like an internal door. It's got a window in it, a big circular window with like reinforced glass. You know, that sort of glass with wire in it. So
Yeah.
you look in and you see a set of tubes set into the wall. These big glass tubes, and there looks like a human being in various stages of growth, but the human isn't. Each different stage isn't quite just human. It's got various other accoutrements to it. So maybe it's got, instead of arms, it's got flippers, and instead of eyes, they got, instead of like normal human eyes, they got jet black eyes and weird shit like that. So it looks
Is
like
the
this is
door locked?
No, the door is open.
No.
What?
I wanted to carve a door open with my foot.
Well, you can't. You can.
Oh my
Nothing is stopping
He's
you
done it
from
before.
booting an open door in. If you want to do that, you're free to do that.
Yeah. I want to use the fact that my legs now pierce level 5 and 6 armor.
Oh my god.
fucking terrifying.
Well, that's just fine and dandy, isn't it?
Okay, so while you're making a decision whether you want to use the door or kick it in, Prism, and you go in, and it's a meeting room.
Oh, you were right.
I'll
The
jump
meeting
on the
room?
middle of the table.
Make some sort of
Fuck yeah.
athletics roll or something.
What do you want?
Yeah,
Speed,
yeah.
strength? Whatever you want there, buddy.
Strength.
It-
Strength.
Wouldn't
Yes.
it be speed?
Well,
That's trying to keep
it's
his balance?
balance. It's balance, really. So yeah, speed. Go for
All right.
speed.
Speed and dexterity is the same thing.
I thought I was gonna roll a 1.
No, it
That's
was
great.
close, and I was going to laugh if it did. So you leap up onto the middle of the table. It's the middle of the table. There is one of those funky sort of telephone things which you can sort of like
Wait,
everyone can speak into and speak out of, and it's got 4 directions and stuff like that. And
what do you mean by
you're
like old world? Like I don't think.
no,
I've
no,
heard
it's
that.
got
Yeah.
you basically in the center of the table, you've got a speaker, and it's got and 4 different lesser. I suppose I don't see the speakers. I think they're the microphones off, and it's like one of the conferencing microphones, sort of telephone like thing where everybody can speak through and everyone can hear.
So would I see this as old world tech?
It's still fairly up to date. It's all touchscreen or whatever.
Okay.
So it's most probably early 21st century. So it's not fucking analog shit, but at the same time, it's not up to date, top of the range business. But it is still digital.
I'm
And-
gonna look.
What is that about?
And
Boomer.
Sorry, MC. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, no, and so it's all still touchscreen or whatever, but it's like I said, it's 21st century. In fact, from what you can see from the various styles of particularly of the chairs, and like the fact that this is quite an airy place, quite nice, it's early 21st century, sort of like maybe the 2010s, early 2010s, maybe 2020s.
All right, I will call back to Cypher and be like, well, it looks like the room's clear. Not that. Do I see anything of interest in here?
There are whiteboards, so where people might put stickers or write ideas up on the walls. But it's basically a meeting room.
Okay.
On the set, when you look down actually, and you look at the sort of microphone and sort of telephone touchscreen thing, you do see there's actually the option to actually pull down a big TV. Now there's no power to that.
I take out my electron rifle.
Not again.
Roll to hit.
I point it at the table as Cypher walks in. I guess this
What are you
place
doing
needs
on the
power.
table,
You think I should
and why
just
are you
shoot it?
shooting?
Sure. Why the fuck not? It's totally
You're not there.
like we have
You're not
fusion
there.
cells for a fucking reason.
Only Cypher is there. He's asking Cypher, do you want him to shoot things?
Well, I want him to get off the table and calm down. Like, you don't need to shoot everything.
But it's fun
Yeah,
though.
get rid of your murder boner.
Save that energy.
I will hang my head. I will get off. I will stand by the door, and I will keep my electron rifle ready, but I will let him do whatever. Admitting my defeat.
Couldn't you just use a fusion cell?
Right, so is there anything you want to do in this room, Cypher?
Not particularly. It doesn't sound like this.
No.
Much
Okay,
going on.
that's fine. So, back to Kiki. She's obviously, I don't know whether she kicked the door in, eaten her way in, or walked in. I haven't got a clue, but she's inside. This desk in front of you has a partially dissected person on it. It is obviously, it is a very crude sort of DNA mishmash, where they've could have activated various different types of DNA, and the body's a mess. You know, sometimes it's got part of it's got multiple eyes, like a spider. Other parts have got flippers, like a seal, or so it's a mess. They've been experimenting.
Out of curiosity, how are the other two reacting who are with me to this?
I don't know. How are the other two reacting to this weird shit?
I've seen Kiki's face.
I'm not actually looking into the room.
Right, okay, so ignorance is bliss, yeah?
Yeah. Gene, technically, Kiki's face is rather pretty, and her combination is essentially a miracle.
Well, I mean, I've seen you open your mouth. That's to be honest.
Tentacly goodness. Cthulhu-based joy. Anyway, so that's what's in that room. It looks like I said, this isn't the initial testing, so this is where stuff might be tested for experimental purposes. This room looks like some kind of gestation room, so it looks like they've done what they want to do, and then they've shoved it in the containers to see what happens.
Yeah. Should I was thinking, should I continue the dissection and try to get a gist of what's going on with the body on the table?
For the two people in the room, both of you make perception rolls.
Oh, great. This is always fun.
Come on, guys. You can do this.
1.
I'm not even
I
typing.
believe in you.
Come on, you two. You can do this. Oh.
Hey, I didn't roll a
Valentine.
1.
There's a nice roll. You did good.
Right, okay, so Kiki and Valentine, you both realise that the these containers are still on because what's inside hasn't rotted. So there is some power because these are actually on, and whatever is
I
inside.
assume that there was power because the lift was working.
There's not power to everything.
Yeah.
The lift is the only thing up to this point that you've seen that's powered.
That means emergency power is on. It's only pumping electricity to the essential.
Yes, and because there's no windows in this building, there is light as well.
Right.
Is that
I know I'm not in the room itself, but can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah, go.
Do I smell this body, or is it fresh?
That body. I'm glad you asked that question because it's actually relatively fresh. It's not
So it's
today,
That's all I want.
but it's
Yeah,
not been sat there for weeks or years.
I was gonna say, if there's emergency power to the tubes, and it's still fresh, that means someone's been in here recently and still experimenting.
So this could be a problem. We're gonna get jumped.
Yeah.
I mean, should probably inform the
We didn't
others.
check all the buildings, did we?
No, you
And
didn't check all the buildings.
like,
No, you didn't do that.
towards the other people.
Oh my god! What's the first law of the wasteland?
Hey.
Be thorough!
And they haven't done
We were
that
very
at all.
thorough, and then someone blew open the door.
I'm new.
No,
I'm
that's
level 1 character.
excuse.
Hey, Prism,
Excuses,
red
gentlemen.
alert.
So, you've still got some other rooms on this floor.
I'm gonna look at Cypher and point out the fact that there is a display that can be lowered or raised or whatever the fuck.
Wait. Whereabouts?
I'm noticing that you as a DM really like your secrets.
I mean, most DMs do.
Who's what?
Yeah,
MC? Yes.
that's how. Yeah, most DMs.
Our
roll.
current MC.
Right.
No, arbiter. Call him an arbiter.
Okay.
Either way, I'm fine.
Yeah, and called
so-
Prism Omar.
So
Fuck yeah.
you're here.
Oh god, this is gonna be horrible. I hope your
So
shadow
you're
house
all here.
sees this.
No,
I
the
mean,
shadow-
it's probably
the shadow house is part of the
stalking,
car.
so no one's gonna come in from the outside at least.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no one's gonna get it within 100 feet of this unless they want to go through the shadow hound.
Okay, so Kiki's going to a new door. What do Cypher and Prism? What are you
No,
doing?
you said there was a screen that could be brought down, right?
Yes, there is a screen
Oh,
that can
in
be
this
brought
room.
down.
I'm gonna
Yes.
I'm gonna point that out to Cypher.
So there's a little on the control on this touchpad control in the
does it have
center.
power? If so, I'll touch
No,
it.
it doesn't have power.
Alright.
It does not have power.
Okay, so
Can it be manually pulled down? Is it like just bring it down like a projector slide or like an
No,
actual,
no,
like,
it's a proper screen.
Okay.
I would like to walk in and say, hey, here's an idea. We have power cells for our energy weapons. Why don't we try to use that as a battery?
I'll stand in
Let
the
me
corner of
check.
the room, hang my head, and I would tell them that there is something here that I can't get because the power, facilities.
Okay, so
Well, if anyone's got a spare power pack or anything,
I mean, I got like.
and if they're willing to sacrifice, then
Kiki has quite a few on her. If you
I
want to go
have,
get
I
her.
have 3 others that
Right.
aren't in my arm right now.
right, Kiki. As you look in this room, this through the against its toughened glass, it looks like some kind of chemistry lab. So you see lots of glassware, lots of
You got
like
lucky, Kiki.
You've got a lab.
Yes.
some kind.
Can I get my 40 grand back?
No.
No.
So the so on this back wall is full of chemistry equipment. So for all of those who are a gas chromatogram mass spectrometer, so which is like scientific equipment for all those who don't know. And then on this wall is glassware, standard reagents, which are standard chemicals, so acid bases and
So like
explosives,
bleach,
alkali.
hydrogen peroxide, stuff like that.
Yeah, standard chemical acetone stuff to clean glassware or whatever. There's a sink over here, and there's another sink there. So there's also gas containers to run this GCMS off. So yeah, it's a standard lab. Again, this lab, it is dusty, but it's not 20 years worth, not 30 years worth of dusty.
So it's been used recently.
Well, not necessarily recently, but it's not. It's
You
been
said there's
used.
no windows, right?
Well, it's about
No
to be
windows.
used again.
Hmm.
So,
I'm
Yes.
gonna make one. Yes.
so this is basically a chemistry lab.
Yeah. Which now I can process the commander's DNA and inject it into myself and stop the degradation process temporarily.
We need to.
The what DNA?
The commander's DNA.
Anyway,
It'd be
so
fun.
you
You get
got
loyalty.
so what? Oh, Prism is fucking off now. He's fucked off. Where are you going?
Going in here.
Okay, that is almost like a classroom. So you've got benches set out. You've got sort of like a sort of principal or a sort of a desk that a teacher might sit at, or a lecturer might sit at, and then behind you, at this side, you've got a projector. And on this wall is like a big screen for the projector to
Does
start.
the projector have power?
Actually, as soon as you step in and you look around, the projector starts.
Good. I'm gonna stand here and see what it projects.
Okay, so
Can I follow? I want to.
you can actually hear the projector start. Right. So
Okay.
All I can think about is Fallout.
Yeah.
you bad man, because that's good. That's good.
That's what I'm thinking about right now.
Yours.
So
Continue,
the
sorry.
projector.
Yeah,
The
makes sense.
projector basically describes a project. So it goes, okay, this is the first stage. This is when the project first started, and it goes back to basically back to the 19th century when DNA was first discovered, and then it comes up and it shows a stamp of like the Nazi Germans and how they looked at eugenics and all that stuff, and then from there he starts going to a 1950s lab where you've got more modern stuff and the first real sort of scientific machines like mass specs and gas chromatographs and all this stuff that start coming to their own, and they start stretching the DNA. And the first the creation of the discovery of DNA and RNA, and I think it's 4 different proteins that create those, and it then goes into specifics for each set of principles which have been used. And again, it starts going back to the old stuff, and it seems to spend a lot of time on Nazi Germany, sort of like paying a particular interest to eugenics.
I'm gonna pull up my electron rifle. I'm gonna cock it and be like Wolfenstein.
So eugenics is a big thing. So controlling people's DNA through births and then the like, and then it goes on and continues. It then starts bringing up various corporations.
That's a good idea.
Traditionally called what would be described as big pharma now, and a lot of these companies getting together, and they're sort of trying to improve the human genome, and this is and the genome project is all pretty much, I wouldn't say completed, but they've managed to map the human genome, and so they're looking to extend that, and then from this, they start to move into tweaking DNA and epigenetics, which is basically, for all those who don't know, epigenetics is genetic features that have come into play based on environmental factors. So things like eating habits, things like smoking, things like cold weather, they all affect genes through epigenetics, and epigenetics just will silence one gene but trigger another, and it's quite complex, and it goes through this. So this is going to take some time. So if you guys want to sit through this, you can do so. While this is happening, what are the other three doing?
I want to see how.
If I can make mustard
I'm
gas.
continuing.
You want to make mustard gas?
Yes, I talked to the artificer, right? I keep forgetting the labels, but yeah, I talked to the
Arbiter.
artificer about this.
Kiki has some
Arbiters,
science-based stuff, don't you?
Yeah, I have a level 4 genetics.
I have level
Okay.
3 genetics.
Okay, great. That's really genetics. While it is maybe if you were looking at a biological weapon, but not mustard gas, that's chemistry.
Oh, great.
Yeah, you would need. There
I
is
guess
a
not.
chemist skill.
Okay, then I'll hold off on it.
Good. That's fantastic. Thank you for that.
So I'm not poisoning myself.
Kiki, hold on. Time out, MC. Time out. Kiki, explain Commander DNA to me, please. You said
It's
I'm not
it's a DNA sample of the commander. I haven't gotten all the information yet, but imagine super soldier.
Oh,
super soldier, but you said it
something-
was going to
something that
affect
I
you
wanna
how?
do to myself.
The first Avenger.
It's one of the items I probably need to stabilize my genetic structure.
To stabilize it.
I just wanna
Remember,
enhance
I'm
my own-
slowly dying.
You're slowly dying. Okay. And you can see
Yeah,
he's
but-
trying to take it all in.
I've told you known this. I've told you.
Everybody knows this. Well, apart from
What,
possibly
have I?
the new guy, he might not know.
Nope.
Yeah.
But the rest
I
of
know.
us have been told you're slowly, that you are. I don't know whether it's tumors or something, but you're definitely not in a good way.
My genetic structure is unstable. It was not ever meant to last long. So I'm slowly implementing other DNA to stabilize my structure so I can live longer.
That's all I want.
Though,
Wait, can't you
considering the
plant
fact
yourself and revive?
that Omar was the one who gave me that, and I don't know what his plan is for it.
Do you want me to give an overview of the commander? Do you all want that?
Yeah, you might as well
Yeah,
give us
I
some
would.
idea.
Give me a second. I'm looking for the page while I'm saying this because I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
If you didn't read the book, here's what the commander is. Yes. Give me a second. The commander is what they call, I think the Atlas Guardians are pretty much as tall as them. I forget, demigods? I don't know. Hold on. It's loading. My computer's about to fucking shit the bed.
Primarch.
Yeah, they're large. They're fucking, yeah, they are Trimars, basically. But anyways, hold on.
I thought you said Primarch.
Yeah,
I did say Primarch.
Trimarch.
Oh,
I might have said Trimarch after that. Whatever.
You did say Primarch,
I-
but yeah, Primarch's as in 40k Primarch.
Yeah, they're basically like that. At least the commander is. And he's the one who tried to ravage Horde years and years ago. The bunker came out to fight against. Hold on. Page is loading. Come on.
Yeah.
Wait, this bunker?
No, not this one.
No,
See? Yes,
No,
listen.
the other one.
In
When we found
2096 Yeah, there are a lot of bunkers. There's a lot of bunkers. There's bunkers all over the place. People live under the ground. It's like
hell.
Tatooine, dude.
Baldrick and Kevin found me in a bunker.
Yeah, there's a lot of bunkers. A lot of stuff happens underground. So, anyways, hold on, it's loading.
This
Give me a
Kevin
second.
character sounds like a PC converted to an NPC.
Wait, which one?
Kevin.
Kevin's.
Kevin was a PC, yes.
Okay, thought so.
Yeah, and he is still technically a PC. It's just this player isn't able to right now.
Ah, got it.
So give me a second. This is taking forever to load.
Okay, so the bunkers fought the commander. Now the commander, they were aliens?
No. So,
What?
wait. All right. There might be aliens in this game, but not. No, there aren't. Who can if you pull up a chords like definition, I think MC, you can do that, right? You got a chord?
I can get to a chord here. I got the book
Too
open.
long. Anyways,
Chord.
I've got it. Yeah, I've got a chord.
So if you follow that story, the person in question that went to take back the town is the commander, who was in charge of the raiders. And this is taking way too long to load. But he's basically 3 meters tall.
Raiders defeated the town and split it into 4 areas, one for each family. Okay. Now I get it.
One of the families made a secret pact with the Raiders.
Which is the commander.
Mhm.
And the commander was going to fuck shit up, but Drake prevented that. Anyways, the commander's DNA, he was biologically created in this. Alright, here's some spoilers for the book. Anyways, the commander was biologically created in the same bunker Drake was before they had the Exodus, because they went to protect Accord, because the commander woke up one day and said, fuck this, and then tried to destroy Accord, and those responsible for creating him basically left the bunker to protect Accord because of the thing that they did, meanwhile saying, I don't know where he came from. You know, that kind of shit. Anyways, I'm not going to ruin the books. There's a lot of books. There's a lot of shit. It's not loading, so fuck this computer. But basically, the commander is a genetically created fucking 3 meter tall, very strong, very intelligent, who took the raiders, who were plundering Accord before, put them together and was like, no, we're not going to kill everyone. We're going to do this so we can raid them every year, take all their resources, take women, etc., and keep the town as ours and live like fucking kings. However, Drake came along and fucking ruined that. So anyways, the commander's DNA is a highly modified genetic, yes, and it may or may not be Drake's brother. I don't know. You're gonna have to read the books for that. But anyways, there you go. That's it.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure at some point Kiki is somehow his niece, I think. I'm not entirely sure on that.
Wait, so the person that just tried to kill millions and millions of humans in Omega, right? That created the commander is related to you and Drake. So you're all siblings. Fuck families. Fucking families.
Oh, gee, crud.
Anyways, there
Technically, I would
Tangled web.
be... If it... Wait, Eve? Or Azure created him?
Eve created the
And
commander.
Eve is
that
the
was-
one that tried to kill everybody in Omega.
Well, no, that
and
was...
since
Yes, so Eve tried to kill everyone, destroy everyone in Omega to put her bioderms in there, where Asher is your mother, who is the daughter of Eve, who created you,
So, in theory, I would be Drake's niece.
basically. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so
Or
wait a
actually,
second.
yeah, like third cousin.
Kiki's
Actually,
mother
third cousin,
is
maybe.
Asher.
I'm gonna have to make a tree now. Fuck. Anyways, sorry, MC. Continue. I don't. Yeah.
I'm doing that right now. That's why I'm asking all these questions.
Yeah.
So I apologize.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what Kiki and that are actually doing in the chemistry lab, because you lot are distracted for most probably a few minutes watching this Fallout style response.
I'm going
I would
to
like
destroy
to-
the projector, by the way.
Okay.
Why? You don't want Kiki to learn about eugenics?
I don't want to know any of this shit. This is fucked up. This is blasphemy. I'm gonna destroy it with the butt of my electron rifles.
To be honest, I can imagine Kiki just doing eugenics in the future. Culling human DNA as a superior species.
Think of... You're part Shadowhound now, though, right?
Yeah. I've always been part Shadowhound.
Just enhanced.
Well, that's the...
Shadowhound.
Well, anyway, I'll shut up for now.
To be fair, she's never actually been human.
Oof.
What is human?
Yeah, I got that when we shared the bunks, and you didn't have your armor.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so-
She looks human, but she doesn't have actual human DNA in her.
Okay, that's fine. So,
What other
Kiki,
byproduct
what are
are
you
you?
doing in the chemistry lab? What are you doing in there?
I want to try to sterilize it, clean it up, see if there's a see
It should
see the
cover it.
conditions so I can use it.
Yes, it is. You could clean it. There are cleaning materials about, and they've all got used by dates, and they are all within date.
Okay,
So-
you two, help me clean.
That I can do. That I can understand. And all right, where do I start?
So, you
Start with
No, I start
start with
cleaning.
the speakers.
All right.
okay?
I
So
start
the-
trying to take them over to the sink and clean them.
Okay. Right. So I'm going to leave you three, assuming all three of you want to be cleaning.
Yep.
So we're going to go back to these guys. The presentation has got to. I mean, assuming Prism, are you going to let the presentation complete, or are you going to destroy it
No,
when
I'm
you've
gonna
you and you?
leave the room and stand where I'm at right now, and stand guard, being like, I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't care.
So, Cypher, are you happy to watch it, or you want to go, or are you?
Cypher will keep watching.
Learn the loving process of eugenics.
Okay, so
I'm in the one that I can modify myself.
The project name eventually comes up, and the project is Alpha and Omega, and it's basically they are looking. What they're trying to do is trying to bring out or attach features to humans that will be useful for certain roles. So, for instance, a soldier, they want him to be stronger and faster, so they're trying to enhance those traits. Somebody who will spend their time examining or looking forward stuff, they're trying to increase their or decrease blink time, for instance, and increase the quality of their eyes, and the like. So that's what they're trying to do. This Alpha and Omega is what the project is called, and it goes into some details of older companies, or big pharma as they called, bringing in various some information, testing on people, because as far as you can see, they're volunteers, so it's not a case that no negative things have happened. They do create what's it called? The stage before a baby. It's a
Fetus.
So they do create fetuses, and they do adjust those fetuses, which is not very popular, but it's how they're doing a lot of their testing, and it sort of winds up saying, yes, positive future, this is what we're going to do and how we're going to save the world and all this shit. So that's about 10 minutes. You've finished. It's all quite glowy and quite nice. What are you doing now?
I am. Well, IRL, I will be going to
Do
sleep.
you acquire basic genetics with that?
But I'll inform the others about the info I learned. Basically saying this is the start of the. Well, likely the start of the biodam program that we know about. the main project. I'll just relay the information to the others, basically.
Okay. Well, once you leave, the thing finishes. Basically, it turns it so well. All the lights. Basically, once you leave the room, the lights will turn back off. But again, it's not full lights; they're emergency lights only.
Oh, are we wrapping up?
If that's okay with everyone.
Yeah, no, that's fine because I've got to get early tomorrow myself. So
Yeah. I have a quick question.
yes.
So frustrating.
Considering I would have left the Shadow Hound outside acting as a scout to see if anyone's approaching
Yep.
the building,
Yeah.
do I see anything through them?
No. Nothing is approaching nothing is approaching externally.
It's all
Okay,
the lower levels. Zombies.
Yeah.
What?
Oh right, you don't know, do you? Kiki has Shadow Hound skill that essentially acts as sensing sharing.
You want to know the most frustrating part about this whole thing?
What?
You didn't get to
I
shoot
won't be
your
able to play next Wednesday.
No, you.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna let you keep going. You might not be in the Saturday
Okay,
session
please.
anymore, but because there's dual sessions, no bueno. But yeah, you're pretty much embedded now, dude. So you're gonna have to pick Saturday. With
Yep.
this.
All right.
By the way, Valentine, just so you know, the genetic skill does not overlap. It's
Yeah. So.
like if I give someone an injection stat and you give them, they're gonna benefit from mine more. But if they take mine after yours, they're only gonna get 1 level upgrade.
So
Oh yeah, I kind of figured as much.
standing out here watching Cypher leave the room, do I see anything? Like I'm watching this door and like down here. Like, is this an
Right.
elevator?
So yeah, that's an elevator.
Okay, so elevator and door, correct?
Yes.
And I've been like not really behind me or like to the side, but I've been watching these fucking areas. Nothing happens while he's in there and he leaves.
Nothing has happened.
Okay, I'm also once again my
but-
little drone is scanning and creating a 3D like
There
whatever.
is power to this lift though, because you can see a light on this lift.
All right, so while they're
And
all
there is a-
kicking around, I'm going towards them.
Okay, that's fine. You go towards the lift. You have the option. It's like most other lifts on this. It's up or down.
Well, wait, there's more up. I thought we were on the top level now.
No, you're on. No, there's
No,
at
we're
least
just
2 levels above
Level
you.
1.
You're on level 1.
Yeah.
So you're on the.
I mean,
Yeah, that's why I put that in the remarks.
Gotcha.
We're on the initial test, which is floor 1.
All right, so if this, I'm gonna assume this level is secure, and as my final thing, I'm gonna walk into the fucking lift, and I'm gonna go. How many floors up and how many levels down?
Well, right. There's one marked floor above you, which is called mass production, and then there is a 3rd floor above you, which is unmarked, and then there is beneath you there is a data storage, reactor, and then unmarked.
Yeah, I don't care about
Yeah,
maintenance
I think
levels. So while they're
We
doing
should
their
probably
shit,
check out Reactor, to be honest.
while they're doing
I
cleaning
don't
their
think it's just
lab,
data storage.
I'm going to hit fucking 3, and I'm going to the top. And
And that's the
Without-
last we ever saw of him.
and that's where I think we should leave it right there.
Okay. Well, if we leave it there, you're going up to. You'll need to remember you're going to the 3rd
Yeah.
unmarked level.
Going up.
Then, because I won't remember,
That's
but that's fine. Because I've got the
All right, I'll
3rd
just put
unmarked
it here.
level is actually quite interesting. So,
I mean, they're
well, it's
busy.
interesting for
I
me.
mean,
It's interesting for me anyway.
okay,
Um,
I'm going up.
I'm washing dishes.
Yeah, you guys are fucking cleaning the lab. Cypher's, I don't know what he's doing, but I walk in.
yeah, well, he's heading towards them because he wants to share the good news.
Yeah, and I'm just like, nothing's happening. I'm bored. I'm going to walk in this Powered elevator.
I have the attention span of a small child.
Basically.
I can't wait for anything.
Yeah.
I must go and have exciting things happen.
And while I go up, I prep my fucking electron rifle because we know it has not.
Oh my
failed me in
God.
the past.
It has never failed you, has it?
I mean,
You're welcome for that.
Not yet.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was my electron. rifle
Listen,
you have
do you
there.
know how much damage I do with my? Listen, all right. So here's the thing, right? I'm a level 1 fucking. Actually, I'm level 3 right now, but I haven't killed anyone yet. The second it does, I'm sorry. There's RPing because I'm not. I don't want to kill people. Like my fucking dude. Seriously, MC. If you saw my, what my fucking pistol can do, I'm gonna hit whatever the fuck I want, and it's gonna die. I don't want to do that.
What
So-
does your pistol do?
No, all right. So I'll tell you right now. Fucking even maybe in the fucking vehicle you saw it, right? You saw me going through my pistol, right? It's not
Yeah.
loaded with the normal ammunition. The pistol at first looks like a 9mm. However, you look at what I'm loading it with, and you realize they are not. There are armor-piercing polymorphic shells. Basically, I get a +7 fucking with my pistol. Armor-piercing, explosive-tipped, polymorphic casings. Yeah, you know how much it costs? Yeah, it fucking
How much?
costs fucking 10 times mag price. So they're fucking 2,500 fucking credit.
Because everybody get this freaking money.
Dude, no, that I spent
2,500?
literally. That's why I had level 1 armor starting, because I bought 3 mags with armor-piercing case or fucking polymorphic casings or poly casings.
Dear God,
Like,
almost. So
dude.
you're saying that weapon costs you almost what? 250,000 or 25,000?
No, it cost me. It cost me a lot. Yeah, it cost me like 25, 26, 20, almost 30,000 credits. 7,000, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it cost me like 30,000. 13, wait.
Right,
14.
okay, ladies and gentlemen,
Anyways.
I am going to love you and leave you now.
All right.
So
Yes.
I'll
Hey,
see you.
okay, thanks for running the game.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
no problem at all. And
Sorry
I
for the
will-
chaos.
No, what sort of you're all part of the Special Legion. It's part of the course. So I'll speak to you all next week. All right, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
See you next
All right.
time.
Thank
That
you.
was
Hey,
session.
cheers. Bye.
Wait.
Cheers.
What about how much XP did we get?
I don't fucking know.
Oh,
He'll
yeah,
tell you.
experience. I
What do
need
you mean, Hill? You talking to me? I'm
Yes,
Not, I'm not
'cause-
arbitrating.
You are for the last session, and correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay,
That's
do you
this
want to
for
use
the last
the?
session.
Do you want to use the basic for this session? 12 plus streak
Yeah.
bonus.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's easy.
That's-
Anyway, all right.
Anyways, it's been a pleasure. I love you guys. Thanks for playing.
Cheers. Bye.
And I'm happy that I started 20 minutes late on the recording, but hey, I'm going to fill this in. Actually, I'm not. I'm just going to fucking start the
Wait,
session.
how am I gonna calculate it for my bonus experience? Do I just do flat?
Yeah,
so-
you do flat, so you only get
Well,
12.
Well, yeah, you're going to get only 12, but once again, do you want to stay in this session or do you want to go to Saturday? It's up to you at this point. That's
I'm thinking this Saturday because I was thinking about dropping this one anyway because I'm about to start school again.
all right. So there you go. So we're gonna transfer you over
But I
to
definitely
Saturday.
want to finish the bit of the storyline.
Dude, the storyline could take a long time.
Yeah.
I did enjoy playing. I know, with all my drops, I never got to play much with you, but I did enjoy playing with you then if you're going to
Yeah.
Saturday.
I should probably check the cap for the next level.
Yeah, you're
I want to
close.
see how much damage my energy rifle does.
I am.
To fucking, I don't know. I'm just saying that. I don't know. Do you know how much shit I got going on over here? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
By the way, Omar,
Just wanna know
Yeah.
in DMs over the week, could you send me information about what will happen with the commander's DNA
Oh god.
once I inject it to myself?
Do you want to? I fuck. We're talking like I don't know. I don't even know what's gonna like. I don't know. The commander's DNA is not like. All right. I have some ideas. I'm not gonna lie. I always have ideas, but.
Yeah, you want to send me them in private then? So
That's
I can roleplay them out for when he's
Yeah.
in control?
You don't.
Yeah, my idea
You-
was I was going to use it as a base stabilizer with how strong it is.
Yep.
Oh,
Since
it's not
it is
nearly as
also a
strong
mixed
as my
match of
assault
DNA
rifle.
like Kiki, so it would make a good basis for the other DNA.
I mean, we're talking like that's yeah. Never mind. We'll talk about that off. Anyways, yeah. No, this was
That's
fun.
annoying.
What?
My hand cannon isn't nearly as powerful as my assault rifle.
Yeah, but they're different. Once again, your assault rifle gets like penalties. Your
True enough.
energy cannon.
But now
is
they're
like,
I'm only adding stuff right now though.
well, that's the
Yeah,
thing. If
to
you
be
go into a
fair-
club, you're not gonna fucking put your arm in there. It can be like, more
Oh, yeah, fair
covertly
point.
Yeah.
hidden. So.
Like it's still
Like,
it's
some
still
guns
132 damage.
Technically,
with a
that
single
would.
hit.
Wait, does your gun that you shot ignore a degree of armor?
It's an energy cannon, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's why it does less damage than any other things.
It does more damage, but it does less, if that makes sense. It does less than
Yeah.
normal damage. That's what I'm trying
It
to say.
does more
Like-
HP instead of just the armor.
Yeah, like for example, my cryogenic pistol, it can bypass armor, so it's just a 60-12.
Oh, that's still incredibly broken.
And to be fair,
No,
it's also a
that's
tier 3 restricted
Yeah.
weapon, and
No.
one of the few that might remain in the wasteland.
That's a tier 3. Good luck getting that in game. You know how much you. I mean,
Anyway, more
fuck it.
importantly, I am more interested in your weapon.
who's what?
Yours. You said it cost you like 13
Oh.
grand?
You want to tell them the price of a cryogenic pistol,
No, I don't have that.
please?
Last I checked, it was like, what, $250,000?
It's a
Yeah.
lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Even
But
a
how
lot,
much did
yeah, it's a
your
lot.
weapon cost? It never really came through quite clear.
Did what?
Your weapon, the freaking crazy pistol thing. How much does that cost?
Oh no, the mine is just a 9mm with upgraded fucking ammunition.
Oh.
That's all.
Oh.
And,
Oh my god, I'm more than halfway there.
And yes, it costs. So
Oh.
when you put everything together, it costs 10 times mag. Whatever the mag cost is. So basically, you can add, to certain normal weapons, you can add ammunition. So I have Apex ammo, which is ×8, plus polymer casings, which is +2. So I have a ×10 on
Well, I can
the
just
standard.
do that?
Yeah, so you can take your fucking AK, you can take the mag cost, times it by 10, and get a +4. With plus,
That's not a problem for me right now
dude,
either.
with
I have
plus like fucking 2d12
God.
damage. So, have fun.
So you're saying that I can more than triple my damage output, even
Yeah.
though I've already just got another turn.
It's gonna cost you.
I'm already broken as it is. I do not want you to be throwing more shit at me.
No.
Omar, I
Yeah.
only need 360 more XP.
That's it? Jesus. What's that, 8?
Around 19,000.
But that's level 8, right?
Yep, level 8.
Jesus,
You will be
only
the
level
first
8?
player character to hit level 8. Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna do session streaks. We'll just do fucking whatever 12 points for this session because I don't know what the fuck's going
I mean, alright.
on. Is that what? That's
So
what he said, right?
that's gonna put me up to what?
This is just bonus
Yep.
EXP, for you there, Valentine.
Yeah,
So
what I did was I
128?
You separated what?
128.
I separated XP and bonus XP I got, so we can keep track of that.
Yeah, no, that's a smart way of doing it.
Ooh, I should
Yeah.
have
Well,
done that.
I'm not doing that at all.
That's fine. Well, listen.
Yeah, I
at some
haven't
point,
been doing it. I probably should.
listen. Every player has to keep track of their session streak. That's how it's going to be from now on. So it's going to be like, here's your
I'm
experience for the
currently-
session.
On the Saturday session, I have a session streak of 4 next Saturday.
Yeah, so you're maxed out at +40.
I'm almost to 50,
18 plus
so
40.
You are getting close. We're getting close to fucking 50 sessions of like, mind you, I've been playing for 5 years, but it's not been like, dude. I wish we gotta get like fucking Baldric and Patrick back in. Ryan. And
Yeah, I agree.
Patrick back in this because
let's see. Kiki is so far. Once I hit
revival
50
kit?
session streak, I think my bonus jumps up to 50. Is what we talked about.
yeah, actually that's yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, with that ruling, if someone's dedicated enough to play over 100 sessions, it means they get 100 extra XP.
But I like that. Hold on. So we're gonna do plus.
Yeah, it's fitting because they put in the dedication with it.
Yeah. So plus 10 for every 10 sessions on top of a session streak.
So 10. Yeah, I like that idea, but
I like that,
it's
though.
not going to help too much as far as the leveling system. It's still
Oh, I mean, it'll add
gonna be a
up,
lot.
you know, at some point. But
It'll
yeah,
add up, yeah,
if
definitely
you're,
over time, but it's still not going to help all too much.
yeah, well, that's,
You
you
can
know,
always speed
I was
up
trying to
the-
think of a way to promote, like, players who are playing fucking every session. Yeah, you should have a fucking bonus. Like, there should be, like,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So, but I love
Yeah,
that.
and
Dude, plus 10
yeah,
for
and
every.
considering how much XP
I
you
was
need to
thinking-
reach higher levels.
Yep.
Maybe 20 instead of 10 because, well,
Well,
it's going to get a lot harder to level.
Well, it's going to be
Well,
so.
that's way too much.
Yeah, yeah. What? No. So for every 10 sessions, it's going to be plus 10 experience. You don't
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
after you get 10, it's going to be plus 10, and then,
And then
20
it's
plus
gonna be
20. It's why I get a plus 40.
Ah,
All right,
Okay.
now I'm confused on how
By
this
the way-
all works.
You want to know how
What do you
much
need,
XP you need to reach level 10?
A lot.
how much?
7,670.
Is that right? Yeah, you're right. Level 10.
Yeah.
What are you confused about?
Uh-huh. Just the experience now. I'm getting confused.
All right.
A,
so-
you know, I understand the base point. I thought I understood the bonus point, but I don't. Listening to this, I don't think I
Oh,
do.
well, all right.
And
so
then
we're
my
like-
last question is: does the drop in my streaks?
It would be 12 plus how many consecutive tens of sessions you were in, I think. I think we decided after 20 is when that thing starts, so
I mean, even
you get
after,
the normal
Listen, even if you played 10 sessions, I would say like a plus 10, experience for that.
Yeah.
And then, so, all right, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking there's the experience you get for a session, right? So it's going to be 12 for the session,
Okay.
plus your session bonus, which is a max of 4. However, when you get to 10, that's going to be a plus 10 on top of that. If you get to 20,
Right.
that's a plus 20 on top of that for every session up to the next what's it called? I'm trying to think of Olympics. Deca, every 10
Deca
sessions. Yeah,
Deca.
Yeah.
So you're going to get like
You
your
could do
4
the same
session
thing
streak.
as a leveling system.
Yeah.
What's that?
You could do the same thing as a leveling system, times 2 plus 10, but that's going to be way too much scaling.
Yeah.
He already does that. Each time the level get the XP needed doubles.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying for the boost, you could do the same thing as a leveling system. It would
I
still
feel
be
like
marginally behind, and it will be every 10 days.
yeah. The thing is with the level 10 is the legend, the impossible to reach. So just having it be added on, the more sessions you attend, the higher the bonus gets.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough to level you up pretty quickly to reach level 5.
Oh, yeah. And I'm
don't
assuming level
It-
5 is still pretty damn good, as far as everything goes.
It's what I consider to be not the veteran, but the average. Essentially, the people who within the wasteland who aren't experts but have survived long enough to reach that point.
Okay.
Does that sound right, Omar?
Yeah.
So level 7 will be
Yeah,
like
level-
veteran status, level
Yeah.
9 and 10 will be absolutely myth.
Yeah. You are.
No, 9 is legend,
So
10 is myth,
got-
and no one's ever reached that.
You got what? Chance? Gene?
I got 16 total experience. Is that correct? Today, I got 12 plus 4, or
Wait, why do you get the plus 4? No, so.
Okay.
So for the session streaks, you should be maxed out at this point. I mean, even though, alright, so you did drop because your satellite sucks, but I'm not gonna penalize you. So you're maxed out at 40 right now, I think, aren't you?
well, this No, actually,
Yeah.
I think that would give me. I think I'd be at 9 sessions.
Yeah, so it tops out at, the session streak tops out at 40. So you're gonna get 52 experience.
Okay.
And then once you hit 10, you're getting an extra bonus of 10 experience per session on top of that.
Wait, I get more XP then? Since I would add, I forgot the session streak. Right.
You're fucking like a fucking.
What's the
all of
session
them.
streak?
All right. Timeout.
Oh, so session streaks max out at 40 or 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
At 40.
So every 10 sessions that you do stay in consecutive, you get a plus 10 bonus after that. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? I think that's fucking dope. Because you fucking, you've played 40 something.
6.
So each session you're getting an extra plus 40. That's a lot, dude. I don't know.
Okay, but at 9 sessions, how many bonus do I get for the
I think
streak?
we could be generous and just like give you 10 since you're right there. So you'd get
So
12
10
plus
plus
10.
12 is 22.
Yeah.
Okay, that's because all I need is 16 to get to level 5. That's all. That's why I'm really debating.
Damn, you're
12
already
and
5?
I'm just short of
Fuck.
level 5.
You're already
And,
5?
yeah, I'm at 214, and so 12 brings me,
I haven't caught you at all.
to 226. So all I need then from there is 4 more points.
Yep.
To get to 230.
Yeah. Oh wait.
And
I
so
just
that's
got
why I'm
I
really
just saw something
trying
funny.
to figure out. Okay, do I get these bonuses or not?
What do you got?
Level 9 is legend status, and when you reach level 10, you're at Drake status.
So you become a significant
status, huh?
individual.
Yeah.
I'm still
See-
curious about the survival kit thing.
But you gotta have like, I don't know. I feel like what you become. Once again, it's reputation and influence, though. You know what I mean?
Maybe you can implement something like once you hit those levels, you get an automatic amount of reputation within the wasteland.
But do you want that? Like, I don't want.
No,
that.
I mean specifically like 8, 9, and 10, since those are really hard to reach.
Oh, they are.
I want to get a
Yeah.
taser.
Yeah, like only those high levels that are almost impossible to reach, because it means you essentially probably netted reputation naturally by just reaching them,
Yep.
which would make sense and not break the reputation balance.
Valentine, revive kits. Yes, get a revive kit because unlike bioderms,
Much
and
as
other
it costs,
things-
I'm only seeing it in a quick reference sheet.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
there.
unlike bioderms and
Well,
Kiki, other people can't revive.
Well, androids can't. If their core gets destroyed, they're fucking done. There's no reviving them. But humans, you can use a revive kit when you're negative fucking 60 or dead, and you can come back. Mutants, maybe. Bioderms can't use cybernetics anymore.
You could maybe, but if they're built for that, like Kiki can technically regenerate from the smallest scrap, but that's her.
So perfect.
Yeah, that's Kiki.
Oh, that's right. All we need is a little piece of you. I forgot about that.
Again, as I said, she's a high maintenance Eldritch god.
Yeah, who can also
She
self-replicate.
is something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, terrifying.
What, you can cut off a piece of yourself and clone yourself?
No, she can give birth asexually.
That's even worse.
Terrifying. You and your fucking
Yep.
shadow.
Truly.
All right. I'm going
Does
to.
she know the concept?
She does now. Yeah, not when she was fucking first created. But,
Okay.
I mean, she doesn't know she can do that yet.
I mean,
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Does she know?
I love the fact. Yeah. No. Anyways,
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
don't think she's ever taken more than 2 damage.
No, I have.
Other
So,
than your
to be
armor?
fair, it usually heals immediately once the next turn comes about.
Yeah, okay.
The only
usually
combat I've
with-
been in with Kiki. Go ahead. Sorry.
Usually without special circumstance, I usually take around 12 damage, which is regenerated.
How much do you regenerate per turn?
2d12.
How is that fair?
She's
No, it needs
her
to be
body's
fair.
extremely destroyable. So if she doesn't have armor, it's essentially gone immediately.
Ah. So you started like little bit squishy, and now you're just unkillable.
Yep. Well, no, she is killable. It just takes a lot of effort.
You would
Oh,
have to sell her. Like, not actually sell her off, but like sell from DBZ.
Yeah. Technically,
You would have
no.
to
She
literally
needs a full
escalate.
stomach to activate the the resurrection thing. It's why
Right.
she's constantly eating.
Uzis and
And that's
humans.
also why major corporations are
I got
after
up a
her.
hard time last time.
Yeah.
She ate my fucking Uzi.
She likes to use them. It's teething. It's teething for her. What a fucking monster. Anyways, I'm going to end this stream. I started it late,
Yeah.
but I ended it late. So yay.
Okay.
What do you all want to do? You want to play another game? Let's go. I'm gonna
Yeah.
stop this.
I'm down.
But-
if possible.
Yeah. It's
I'm
the
just
reason why
leveling
many
up
corporations
is what I'm
want
doing.
a genetic structure.
Yeah.
Jesus, I love it.
It's essentially an immortal army.
I'm just gonna say thank you all for playing. I love the fact that I'm playing as a player as much shit as I give MC, but that's gonna happen when you have the creator play your own world. Thank you for joining me. I am going to fucking stop this stream. I'm gonna put it on YouTube. I'm not gonna put a fucking intro. Maybe I will. I don't know. Anyways, we'll do that later. But yeah, welcome to 2096. Thanks. I love you all, and until next time.
And